And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's presentation of St. Joseph Bruin football. Tonight we are away at Richland High School. I'm Jack Clements, the voice of the Bruins, and I'm joined by Connor Odom, who's going to be providing your color analysis this evening. First of all, I would like to point out that you are listening to Bruin Sports Radio live on WJXC LP Jackson, Mississippi Catholic Radio, 107.9 FM. This is your home for Bruin Sports Radio coverage of St. Joe Bruin football, Bruin basketball, and the Bruin Buzz live every Friday evening and Monday morning. And now we're going to try and talk a little quieter because we are now playing the national anthem at the stadium. Of course, we can't have dead air on the radio, but going to be as respectful as possible. I don't know if you could hear the announcer, but the Richland High School JROTC is presenting the colors on the field this evening. Game time is going to be in about 10 minutes, and before we get started, me and Connor Odom and I, are going to go through the rosters.
Precision of language.
Exactly. So one thing I would like to point out, ladies and gentlemen, if you are listening exclusively on WJXE, we are also live on YouTube. So you can go to the Bruin News Now channel on YouTube, and it's going to come up as Bruins versus Rangers or something along those lines. And basically, you're just going to click it, and it's going to be like watching ESPN. We're going to have a scoreboard going for you, all kinds of stuff. So just keep that in mind. Tonight is St. Joe's opening game. We had a jamboree at Stringer, Mississippi last week that Coach Bond has inaffectionately been calling the Mud Bowl, because it was real wet and everybody was just sliding around, couldn't even grip the ball. So didn't really get to see what the Bruins had to offer because they were playing in a swamp, essentially. But tonight is our season opener at Richland High School. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the national anthem. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the excuse me. Sorry, I'm blanking out. Oh, with the lineup. So we're going to start out with Richland's lineup. Let me get this pulled up, and this is coming to us from maxpreps.com. So we have got number 1, Gabe Alexander. Number 2, Colin Watson. Number 3, Micah Shoto. We got Carter Smith, Mikhail Musgrove, Seth Shoto, Malachi Newell, Logan Evans, Carson Rhymes, Judah Turner, Travion Barber, Aiden Courtney, Drayton Norwood, C.J. Callender, Samuel McDonald, Mason Chapman, Kimon Ray, Darren Longo, Ethan Alexander, Benji Hernandez, Heath Johnson, Jaden Hollins, Gentry Davis, Matt Taylor, Ashton Smith, Jordan Jones, Javion Howard, Ashton Johnson, Jacob Harris, Xavion Willis, Cooper Williams, Robert Hooker, Hunter Knight, Jamison Miller, Gavin Lovron. I'm sorry if I butcher these names, ladies and gentlemen. We got Christopher Hawkins, Everett Patterson, William Talbot, Tyler Moak, Carlos Prestage, Kenny Brown, Nathan Rambo, Brett Riston, Dylan Harden, Ivan Timms, Ted Wyndham Jr., Jordan Brown, and that is all for your Richland Rangers. And now for your Bruins. At number 2, we've got Emil Picarella, the 8th grade starting quarterback. Senior, number 3, Kevin May. Number 4, Tony Hander. Number 5, Ryder Sesser, new to this team. He's going to be our kicker this evening. Number 6, Parker Davis. Number 7, Josh Briscoe. Number 8, Noah Chaplin. Number 9, Cole Spivey Jr. Number 12, Kenneth O'Quinn. Number 14, Josh Everett, also new to the team. 13, we've got Clifton Goodlow. 15, Chris Watson. 16, Mason Roach. 17, Malik Yeju. 18, Ryan Ingebretson. 21, Patrick Wolf. 22, Hayden Holloway. 25, John Parker Hornback. 26, Walt Williams. And 27, John Clark. 32, Franklin Hampton. 33, Nick Berger. 35, David Nguyen. 48, Reginald Vaughn. 50, Reeves Meredith. 56, Seth Worsham. 58, Terrell Barnes. 64, Cy Stevens. 66, John Turner. 67, Thomas Turner. 68, Robert Clark. 72, Chris Thomas. 76, Matthew Blackwood. 78, Sam Harrison. 79, Noah Harkins. And number 80, we have Yerger Simpson. All right, so, Connor, let's talk for a second. This year,
Yes,
the
sir.
Bruins are having something that we have not seen in, honestly, as long as I've been at St. Joe. We have an 8th grader starting at quarterback. That is Emil Picarella. So we didn't really get to see a whole lot from him in the Stringer game because he couldn't really grip the ball. It was poor condition. So what are we thinking tonight?
Well, I think it's going to go well since obviously it's dry conditions. Hopefully the field is not wet, which I don't believe it is. But I think that since he is, 6'1"?
Something like that.
6'1", and so I think he's going to do great. I think he's going to pass well. From the practices that I've seen from far a ways away, he was throwing good, and for the pregame, he was throwing pretty well, which
I
honestly,
agree with you 100%. I'm looking to see what number 2 can do this evening. Now, we do have several players new to the team this year, namely Joshua Everett. He's a senior. Cole Spivey Jr., number 9. He's a junior. So I'm anxious to see what these new Bruin players can show us. I talked to Coach Bond earlier in this week, and we've got a ongoing interview that's going to be on the Bruin Buzz Live, which is a weekly radio show broadcast from St. Joseph Catholic School, and that will air next Friday at 5 p.m. But he basically said, not to spoil the show, but he excuse me, he has high hopes for the entire season, and he expects a lot out of his Bruins. And from what I've heard, the Bruins expect a lot out of themselves. So really anxious to see how this goes. Now, Richland did play a jamboree game against St. Andrew's Episcopal School, and they put up 21 zip on St. Andrews in 2 quarters. So, anxious to see how we compare against Richland to the rival school. But it's about 3 minutes and 43 seconds to game time, and I have high hopes for this game. And, ladies and gentlemen, just a quick note. We are having a little bit of technical difficulties being on the radio. So if you know anybody trying to listen, of course I'm speaking only to my YouTube audience at the moment, but if you know anybody trying to listen on WJXC LP, Jackson, Mississippi Catholic Radio, please reach out to them and tell them that we are doing the best that we can. We've had a few glitches in the system. Of course, we are broadcasting from Richland High School to St. Joseph via telephone, and then from St. Joe to St. Dominic's, where the tower is located. So there's, essentially 2 middlemen here, so we're trying to work out the kinks, but we should have that up and running for y'all in no time. So, Connor, going into the first game of the season, what are your thoughts?
my thoughts so far from just watching the pregame, boys, they were passing pretty well. They were catching pretty well. They were throwing back and forth, getting that little groove on. But currently, right now, they're walking to the middle of the field.
All right, and so we've got senior captains out there this evening. We got number 13, Clifton Goodlow, number 4, Antonio Handy, number 7, Josh Briscoe, and number 78, Sam Harrison. And, of course, they are social distancing for the coin toss, just fist bumps between the players, no real shaking hands. But it should be a good game out there. You'll see who wins the toss here in a minute. But, ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder, Bruin Broadcasting Network would not be possible without the support of all of our generous sponsors. They know who they are, and we extend a big thank you to them that we can come here and broadcast this game for you.
So currently, they're about to toss, and I did not see the toss, which is not good. But currently we have the refs going out. We have the seniors heading back in onto the sidelines, and so we're currently trying to set up our radio audience. So, hello, YouTube audience. For those that are watching.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are still having a bit of difficulty getting on the radio, but other than that, we should be good for YouTube for the whole evening. But just a quick shout-out to our our team up here in the booth. We've got football team manager Arthur Dampier filming for Huddle. We've got Turner Brown working our camera. Connor Odom, of course, is up here doing sidelines. Here at halftime, we're going to have Harrison Mohead and Ben Picarella. Ben is the younger brother, the 7th grade younger brother to Emil Picarella. And then down on the field, we have Charlotte Park taking pictures. And, of course, we cannot forget back in our home studio, we have brother Robert Droll trying the best he can to get our radio system situated. WJXC broadcasts from our classroom at school, so we are, of course, working with that. You know, it could be one wire came loose or one this, that, and the other. Anything could have set it off, but we are working on it. And kickoff is moments away here at the Rangers Stadium, and I have high hopes for this game. We've got, you know, of course, we've got fans out in full force. If you can call 25% capacity full force, I would say that we've got more visitor fans than they have homestanding fans, so that's always a good sign. Bruins come out in numbers. And it is looking like St. Joe will receive the kickoff. Richland is now taking the field.
Yes, it is. We are receiving currently. And so earlier I was watching, I was with Josh Briscoe, watching film from of Richland's game with St. Andrews this year for their jamboree, and to be honest, Richland did really well, but hopefully Bruins can put up a fight and beat them.
That's right, and number 34, your Rangers, sets the ball and gets ready to kick it away. Bruins have number 4, Tony Handy, in the middle, deep to receive. And waiting for the signal from Mr. Referee to start the clock. Still signaling, getting ready. The tension is building here at Richland Stadium.
You can feel the adrenaline pumping. So,
get our scoreboard loaded on the screen for you ladies and gentlemen.
The kickoff is away. That is a nice...
Number 4, Tony Handy, receives the ball at the 10-yard line. He is cutting up to around the 30. He is at the 30, got someone on him.
30-yard line. Around the 30-yard line.
They're going to mark it down at the 31. Pretty good return by Antonio Handy. Bruins will come out in this first possession from, the 32-yard line. So, Connor, we've seen practices. We've seen what they got. We know that the Bruins run a heavy blitz defense. And I talked to Coach Bond. He says they're trying to stay away from the option just a little bit this season just because, you know, Emil, you know, as good as he is, he's got lots of experience in the pocket, but they don't really want to push the option too hard early on. So I'm anxious to see what he is going to run.
Yep, because he takes it
down. He takes the snap, hands it off to Kevin May up the middle. Kevin May is stopped for about maybe a half-yard gain on the play.
That was a beautiful handoff, though, and Emil Picarella is actually number 3 in the nation for a quarterback.
That's right. He plays for several club leagues. I know Wolfpack is one of them, and he is just an excellent athlete all around. So anxious to see what he is going to have for us this evening. Emil lines up under center, takes the snap, fumbles the ball. Ball is on the ground. It's a wrestle between Emil and number 21 from the Rangers at the 30-yard line, trying to see who has possession. Emil got up with the ball.
He has the ball.
It's going to be third down Bruins.
On the 30-yard line. That was not really a good play by the Bruins, but hopefully we can overcome that and not fumble the ball again. And overall, just try to pass the ball or hand it off.
That's right. And ladies and gentlemen, I hate to inform you, but we are not going to be on WJXC this evening. So once again, if you know anybody trying to listen to the game on the radio, please let them know that we are exclusively on YouTube on the Bruin News Now channel. Shotgun formation. Emil, flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be offsides on the Rangers. That's right. Moving forward 5 yards.
That was beautiful. 35, the 35-yard line?
That's going to put us, right on the 35-yard line. It's going to bring up.
Still third down?
Third down and 7 for your Bruins.
That is wonderful. Yeah. Let's go, Bruins. Let's go.
Emil takes the snap, drops back to pass, and is tackled
down.
for a loss in the backfield. That's going to bring up 4th and 13 for the Bruins. So, Connor, what did you see on that first possession?
For the first possession, to be honest, we could have done better.
I agree. It is still early. First regular season possession, so we will have to see how the Bruins recover from that. Now they're getting ready to punt the ball away.
With, who's that? Ryder Sesser, number 5, I think.
That's right, number 5, Ryder Sesser, the junior, new to the team this year, is a big soccer player, varsity soccer player since 8th grade, came out to kick the ball, receives the snap, kind of low, punts it away, and it's going to be a short punt to about the 50-yard line and bounce out at the 51. Rangers will take over for their first possession this evening at their own 51-yard line. All right, so Connor, we know that Coach Moore comes to us from Brandon, and Brandon is known for their hurry-up blitz defense, and he has pretty much incorporated that into St. Joe's, so I'm really calling a blitz on the first play.
Yep, because hopefully the blitz takes him down. Hopefully it doesn't at least get him at least 5 yards back, 5 yards forward. So right now they're lining up.
Right they are. Got number 48, Reggie Vaughn, a new player too, right over the nose guard at middle linebacker. Bruins drop back. It's a handoff to number 5 up the middle. He sneaks around for about 4.5 yards and is brought down by Reggie Vaughn. Reggie is an 8th grader this year too, starting varsity on defense. And let me tell you, this man is a beast. He's over 6 feet tall, about 200-something pounds. Great guy. He played with Emil on that Wolfpack team before. Pretty much, I'd say, at least 6 out of 10 tackles are going to be going to Reggie tonight.
Oh, yeah. He spun him around and made him fumble.
All right, shotgun formation. Quarterback has the ball, fakes the handoff, tries to run it around himself, and brought down for about a yard gain by, who was that on the play? Number 7, Josh Briscoe.
Josh.
Good stop for the Bruins. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 3 for the Rangers. So the defense is definitely coming out a little bit stronger than the offense this evening. They are showing that they can be a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. With Reggie Vaughn, he's playing good for his first 2 plays.
That's right. So we've got Reggie at middle linebacker, Josh at outside. Josh showing the blitz now. And he's backing up, holding for the snap. And it's a full blitz. Kevin May tries to bust up in there. Barely misses the tackle. Number 5 for Richland fumbles the ball at the 35-yard line. It looks like it could be Bruins ball. We're going to have to see when they get up.
On the wonderful 35-yard line.
It is still Richland's ball. Number 48, Reggie, made a great play on the ball, but just came up a little bit short, and that's going to be first down, Rangers.
Dang, Reggie, so far, I've only seen 3 plays with him, and he is an absolute beast. He has brought down 3 people. Well, yeah, about 2 or 3 people already. And as they line up with I believe, shotgun formation.
Sorry, that's going to be shotgun formation. Quarterback receives the ball, hands it off in the backfield to number 35, who's coming around the outside and gets stopped for about a 2-yard gain. On the tackle with that play is going to be number 13, Clifton Goodlow, stopping a man in his tracks right there. Great play by the senior linebacker.
Yes, that was absolutely beautiful with how he stopped. And I believe 2 of their receivers also came in too. Helped with that tackle.
Going to be second down for the Rangers. 2nd and 9. Sends a man in motion, hands it off number 8 around, trying to cut around the far side. Kevin May is right there, got his jersey. The safety coming in on the blitz and stops him for maybe a half-yard gain.
With Reggie Goodlow also assisting with that tackle with Kevin May, pretty much performing that tackle.
Just about. It's going to bring up 3rd and 8 for the Rangers.
Yes.
Bruins need a hard 3rd down stop right here, Connor.
Yes, they absolutely do. With 25 seconds left on the clock. Yes, play clock. So they line up with a
It's going to be number 30 behind the center.
offsides with, I believe, Josh Briscoe.
Antonio Handy tried to anticipate the blitz a little early and cross the line. It's going to move the Rangers up 5 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 3 for the Rangers now.
Yeah. But so far, our defense has been holding them back pretty far. They haven't scored a touchdown so far. But pretty much, that's been good so far.
Got number 33, Gentry Davis, receives the handoff, tries to run it up the middle, gets hit hard by number 48 for the Bruins. Barely misses him, and we've got number 68, Robert Clark, and 78, Sam Harrison on the tackle.
Damn.
That Bruin defensive line is hard to run through with
yeah.
senior Sam Harrison and Robert Clark. It's going to be 4th down and 2 for the Rangers.
So right now it's a water break, but the St. Joe fans in the stands are really hyped up about this game.
That's right. I believe they're calling these heat timeouts just because it is ungodly hot out here. I know when we got out of my car to set up the equipment about 5:45, we were still looking at 94 degrees here in Richland, Mississippi. So you know the players are hot, and they are. MHSAA is doing mandatory heat timeouts called by the officials. I believe they're doing them about halfway through each quarter just to make sure these guys stay safe, stay hydrated, and stay healthy out there on the field.
Yeah, with all those pads on, it gets really hot.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. All right, Connor, look, we're looking at 4th and 2 for the Bruins. You know, you're Coach Moore. What is your defensive call right now?
Wait, with Coach Moore?
No, if you were Coach Moore, what is your defensive play call?
My defensive play call. So far, the Blitzes have been doing great. Pretty much. Just rushing them with, I believe his name is Reggie, Kevin, and Sam Harris. I've been bringing them
Number
down.
10, Logan Evans, under center to receive the snap. He comes back, hands it off to number 33, runs up the middle, is breaking tackles, and is eventually brought down by Josh Briscoe, the middle linebacker for the Bruins. A big gain on the Rangers' part, going to bring them to the 11-yard line, putting them just near 1st and goal. It's a new set of downs, and they are ever closer to the end zone.
Yeah. And so right now they're lining up.
So number 10 under center, same formation, hands it off to number 33 again, trying to run up the middle.
It is brought down.
And that is brought down from behind by Reggie Vaughn. Had him around the waist, lifted him up, and almost body slammed him into the dirt.
Sorry about that, fans. I was inside the camera for a second.
It's all right. We are in cramped spaces up here on top of the visitor side stands. Can't be in the press box because of the coronavirus, so we gotta do what we can outside.
And just by looking in the stands, everyone is 6 feet apart, which is wonderful, with their masks on.
All right, Bruins showing blitz. Number 10 for the Rangers behind the quarterback. He takes the snap, hands it off to number 5, tries to cut up the middle, has blocks, and is brought down by a host of Bruins, namely number 7, Josh Briscoe, number 3, Kevin May, and number 68, Robert Clark on the tackle.
That was a beautiful tackle. And that was only, how many yards was that? About
That put him at 3rd and 4, about 5 yards from the goal. The ball is sitting on the 5-yard line. So this is when the Bruins are really going to need a stop to hold them to a field goal or less. So I'm definitely expecting another Bruin blitz on this play.
Yep. Because if they don't, they get inside the end zone.
Quarterback under center, 3 backs in the backfield. He takes the snap, hands it up to number 50, who tries to run it right up the middle, runs straight into Bruin nose guard Sam Harrison, who drives him back and stops him at the line.
And did not, and which was only for about a yard gain, which is absolutely good, absolutely great.
That's going to be number 50, Ashton Johnson, the senior, coming in at 5'9", 220 on the carry.
Doing a little switcheroos with the Richland team.
All right, Richland is lining up again.
So it is currently 4th down.
Got pistol formation, number 10 under center. Prepares to take the snap. Bruins showing blitz. Hands it off to number 5. Tries to run around the outside.
And it is a...
Well, referees haven't said yet. Richland saying touchdown. St. Joe saying no blood. And that is not a touchdown. Going to probably spot the ball at the 1-yard line. So that is first and goal from the 1-yard line. Or actually, from about the half-yard line for the Rangers. Bruins need a big stop right here. They've got 4 chances to move the ball half a yard. And with this up the middle, we're going to need Sam Harrison to really light it up and stop it.
With that nose guard, with that pistol formation, I believe.
Number 10 hands up to number 50, just a big man to drive the pile forward, and he gets it. That's going to be 6 points for the Richland Rangers, drawing first blood in this ball game tonight.
They did rush us pretty good, but so far our Bruin defense has been actually holding them back pretty far. But so they're going to line up for a kick with their special teams.
Lining up for the PAT, they've got number 30, Benji Hernandez, the junior, to kick the ball through the goal post, or attempt to. Hopefully the Bruins on the block. And the snap is up, the hold is down, the kick is up.
And it is good.
It is no good. Far to the far side of your screen, ladies and gentlemen. That's definitely going to be a little confidence booster for the Bruins after being scored on. At least they don't get the PAT. So now it's going to be Bruin football
tonight. So we are receiving with, who's that, Antonio Handy in the back?
That's going to be number 4, Antonio Handy, back middle to receive. Also in the back, we've got number 6, Parker Davis back there. Parker Davis is a freshman, and he is one of those players that we're going to have to watch out for in years to come.
Yes. Absolutely going to have to. So
Rangers are yet to take the field. We've got 1 minute and 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's still early, but I would like to just point out that at halftime, we're going to have Harrison Mohead on the air with, I believe, the Booster Club president, Emil Picarella, and Mr. Terry Casarino, our journalism advisor. All right, Richland is taking the field, preparing to kick the ball away. Bruins eagerly anticipating the kick. And once again, the score is Rangers 6, Bruins zip with 1 minute 10 to go. Both teams still have 3 timeouts remaining. And number 30, Benji Hernandez, sets up to kick the ball from the near side hash mark.
On the 40-yard line, as always.
Right, he drops back to kick, waiting for the referees. Okay.
We were waiting for the kicker, aren't we?
All right, you can hear the Rangers yelling that they are ready. Hernandez runs up, puts a stiff right boot into the ball. It's going to go to the far side.
To Parker Davis.
Right there to Parker Davis. Hits him in the chest, falls out of his hands. He recovers, gets back to the inside to bring it to about the 20-yard line. Not a bad reception considering he bobbled it when it hit his hands. He had a quick recovery and still managed to break 2 tackles. Excellent job by the freshman on the return. All right, Connor, we got shut down on the last possession. What are we looking for that's going to be a little bit different this time?
Hopefully yardage and just a little bit more passing and most likely yardage. That's what we definitely need since we are down onto the 15-yard line?
The
20.
20. All right, it's going to be Bruins 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Minute 49 on the first quarter clock. Bruins line up. We've got Sam Clements as center over the ball. Emil Picarella, quarterback, joined by Kevin May in the backfield. 2 receivers near side, 1 far side. He takes a snap from under center, pitches it out to Kevin May, tries to cut around the far side towards the middle, and is stopped at about, let's see if they're going to give him a yard. I think it might be a 1-yard gain on the play.
On the 21-yard line.
About 1.5 yards gained on the play by Kevin May, the senior this year.
But overall, that was a good pitch to Kevin May with Emil Picarella. With Emil, yeah. I don't want to say
That was good. Anything to move the ball forward just a little bit. And Bruins break the huddle. Sam Harrison lines up over the ball once again. Rangers showing a 4-3 defense. One safety deep. Emil drops back to pass.
With a beautiful
Throws far to Antonio
And-
Handy, and it is a little overthrown. Tony Handy doing all he could to get underneath the ball. Ooh, excuse me, the ball on the near side of your
And-
screen, and he just could not connect. A little slow to get up. I hope Tony's all right. And
Yeah.
he's up, moving back to the Bruins side of the ball.
did a little skip back to the.
All right, so that was the first pass we've seen from Emil tonight, and you can tell this man has a cannon. He can throw it, he can run it, he can throw it, he can hand it off. He's an all-around quarterback. I know Coach Bond says that we're going to stay away from the option just a little bit, but, I mean, it's looking like Emil would definitely be set for that. Sam Harrison over the ball. 3 receivers far side, 1 near side. Emil joined by Kevin May in the backfield, prepares for the snap. And here's the snap. He drops back to pass. He throws it across the middle to intended receiver was number 15, Chris Watson. Chris under heavy coverage. Number 18 from the Rangers still made the choice to pass. So, I mean, I'm not sure if he just didn't look to the far side or just thought Chris was the best option, but it nearly hit Chris in the hands. And knowing Chris, that would have been a big play if he had caught it.
And so now the punting team is coming out with Ryder Sesser punting.
That's right. That's going to be 4th and 10 for the Bruins. They're going to have to punt this one away. Ryder Sesser, his second punt of the game, number 5 for the Bruins. Once again, huge soccer player, decided he could kick a football too. And he takes the snap, punts it, puts a hard right boot into it. It's going to be received by number 6 for the Rangers at about their own 53-yard line. He's going to run it up around the far side and get stopped just shy of Bruin 40. So probably about a 15-yard return for the Rangers, and they're going to take the ball right at, excuse me, the Bruins' 42-yard line.
That was an absolute beautiful punt. With the first punt, which didn't do so well.
Well, the snap was a little low on that first one. The snap hit him perfectly. He had plenty of time. He wasn't rushed back there, and he did what soccer players do best and kicked the ball.
Yeah, that's absolutely right.
All right, Bruins showing a 3-man front, on the defensive line. Showing blitz. Josh Briscoe already tearing up the backfield.
And
It's a long pass to number 8 and received at the 10-yard line. Brought down by number 8, Noah Chaplin, the junior. Noah Chaplin, the freshman, at the 10-yard line. A huge pass for Richland. And, Connor, you know that's hurting St. Joe right now, moving them,
oh yeah.
putting them all the way back into 1st and goal position in one play.
Yeah, but at least Noah kept up with him. He had the possibility of blocking, but that ball was reaching out too far, and it was directly to this receiver.
Exactly. You can hear Bruin fans cheering for the defense to be able to stop right here. Bruins showing blitz. Reggie already in the backfield, coming through. Ball is on the ground. Number 78, Sam Harrison, took a dive for it, competing with number 10, the quarterback for Richland, and it looks like it's going to come up as Richland's ball. I really thought that Sam Harrison had it right there. He got low, and he was on the ball, but I guess number 10 was underneath him. So that is going to back them up 5 yards, just about to the 15, bringing up 2nd and 15.
Which is absolutely great for the Bruins with that defense. With that, I believe, which was a blitz that they brought him down with.
Yes, that was. You had Reggie in the backfield as soon as the ball was snapped, coming right off at Sam Harrison's hip. Refs are started second quarter. Got to take another
water break.
another one of those heat timeout water breaks and just a timeout because it is the start of the second. At the end of the second quarter, you've got Rangers 6, Bruins zip as they prepare to switch sides of the field.
Yep, that is absolutely right.
All right, Connor, you're Coach Moore down there with the defense. What are you telling them?
What I'm telling them right now is that defense is absolutely great. Let's see if we can make it better.
I agree with you 100%. The blitz is looking good. It's just going to be connecting the Bruin blitz with the Rangers ball. You know, just make sure that we can stop that ball before they cross the line because as we've seen, they've had some pretty big breaks. You let them get about 1 to 3 yards from the line and they can break away. need to shut them down behind the line like the Bruins have been doing. So it is going to be 2nd and 15 for the Rangers starting the second quarter now. Both teams still having both timeouts. All 3 timeouts. My bad.
Yeah, that is absolutely right. But, so, as the Bruins switch sides, they are on the end zone. And with Richland deciding on their play. Well, no, they've already decided.
That's right.
Talking to the refs.
All right, Sam Harrison turning around, talking to his defense. The senior leadership on the Bruin team is phenomenal this year. You know, the seniors mean business. They are here to win. They are here to show up and show out, and that's exactly what they've been doing tonight. But don't forget, we have some younger players, namely Robert Clark, who is taking the field right now, and Reggie Vaughn, who are just, absolute game changers, secret weapons on the St. Joe, on the St. Joe end. All right, so number 10 in shotgun formation, joined by number, I believe, 30 in the backfield. Hands it off to 30, who comes around the near side and is stopped low by Antonio Handy and Noah Chaplin.
Took him down.
That's right, brought him down. That's going to be 3rd and 4, about 5 yards from the goal. That was a hard hit by the Bruins right there. Hit him low and stopped him.
That's absolutely right, but that sweep, the sweep, yep, came around, and the Bruins were ready for him, and took him down, but they did get a little bit of yardage, which is not good.
That's right, and we line up shotgun formation for the Rangers. Number 10 hands it off to 33, tries to go up the middle, and Reggie has his jersey and pulls him backwards to the line of scrimmage. He got by Reggie. Reggie reached out, got a hand on him, and wasn't letting him go any further. Had that jersey and ripped him back to the line. That's only going to be about a 1-yard gain for
the Bruins.
For the Rangers, and it's not going to be good enough, so the Bruins will take over on downs. It's going to be first down Bruins at about the half-yard line.
That is not good, because if we get pushed back, that is a touchback. And that is not what we want.
I believe it's a safety, but
safety.
you were close.
My bad. Yeah, my bad. I get mixed up between touchbacks and safeties.
All right, Emil Picarella signaling to his team. They're lining up twins either side. Emil joined by Kevin May in the backfield. A little confusion at the line. Referee is moving them forward. I did not see it. Or is this what's going on here? I didn't see a timeout signal.
I guess they no, just a little water break. A little bit.
I'm not sure if that was it or not, but I didn't see either coach signal a timeout.
Me neither. But right now they are currently huddled up, getting water, going over.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. That was actually, I'm getting this from our huddle cameraman, Arthur Dampier. It was a timeout Rangers just trying to figure out what their defense is going to do at this having the Bruins back against the Ranger goal line. Both teams coming out to take the field. Ball is on the near hash mark. Sam Harrison lines up over the ball. All of the offensive backfield is standing in the end zone. So once again, we've got twins either side. Kevin May joining Emil Picarella in the backfield. Here's the snap. He drops back to pass. He's looking right. Throws it across the middle to number, 15?
No,
to number 15, Chris Watson, for about a 22-yard reception.
That was a beautiful catch.
A 17-yard reception. They're going to be spotted just past the 15-yard line. Get them out of the danger zone right there.
Yeah, that was an absolute beautiful play with Emil being rushed.
Emil was rushed. He looked, he passed, and he hit Chris right where he needed to be hit, right about the numbers. Chris grabbed it, turned his head, and took off as far as he could. So we've got same formation, Twins either side. Here comes the snap. Emil dropping back to pass, looking far side. Hits Antonio Handy in the hands. He's on the far sideline and is brought down at what looks to be about the 20-yard line. That's going to be another 5-yard gain. An 8-yard gain for your Bruins. Steadily moving the ball downfield.
That was absolutely beautiful. Along with the last play, this was straight to Antonio Handy in this time. And so as they line back on the field, hopefully we can do the same thing, keep on going down the field.
All right, once again, we've got Twins either side. Kevin May with Emil in the backfield. Emil receives a snap, drops back to pass, under pressure. Looks like he's going to rush, tries to throw it outside to Antonio Handy, but it is low, and that's going to be an incomplete pass on the play. Emil rolling out, running from pressure, still managed to get the ball off and wasn't brought down. Excellent play by Emil. Too bad he couldn't complete the pass.
Yeah, but I mean, he was rushed. He got out there pretty quickly. He tried to pass, but sadly that was not caught by Antonio.
Same formation, Twins either side. Kevin May lined up on the near side, and it's a handoff to Kevin May, who goes far, tries to cut back up the middle, and is stopped in the backfield. Looks like it's going to be a 1-yard loss for the Bruins to bring up 4th and 2.
Turnover on down. Rangers take over.
Okay, they're saying turnover on down. I guess the down marker, I think he was one behind, but they're calling that turnover on Rangers.
29-yard line, 9:53 left on the clock.
So Rangers once again will take over at the at the 24-yard line.
Sadly, that was a turnover on downs on the 29-yard line with the Rangers.
But on that possession, we had several great plays. Chris Watson, Antonio Handy with their receptions. Excellent job by those guys. Now the Bruin defense comes out to take back what's theirs.
Yep. Hopefully our defense can bring it.
Number 10 in the backfield, drops back to pass, feels the pressure and is brought down by number 48. Once again, Reginald at the line of scrimmage.
Reginald has been bringing them down. He has been dominating, and he's been pretty much dominating the defense so far.
That's going to bring up 2nd down. Rangers, they're spotting them with 2nd and 6 to go. Sam Harrison, the nose guard, over the ball, gets his defense in gear with the 4-3 that they run. Number 10, shotgun formation. Twins either side. Number 5 in the backfield with him. Looks around, gets ready for the snap. Sends a man in motion across from the far side. Fakes the handoff, hands it off to number 5. Tries to run up the middle and is stopped in his tracks to bring up 3rd down, Rangers.
They caught him right there on the yard line. Yeah, on the yard line. I don't know which yard line. And they just brought him down with Reginald and number 68, which is
just a score update, ladies and gentlemen. JA is playing MRA at home tonight, and it is 6-10 JA. Just letting y'all know in case anyone was curious. Make sure you're watching our game, but keep up with the other ones. Same formation. Number 10 takes the snap, drops back to pass. He's looking. He sees number 2. He throws it. And it is a catch, and he steps out of bounds just past the 10-yard line, and that will be a Rangers 1st down, and they're going to spot him at the 9. Yeah, it's going to be 1st and goal, Rangers.
Yeah, sadly our defense couldn't get there in time and block it, but to be fair, that was a beautiful pass on the Richland side.
Yes, it was. Richland with some subs coming in. Who we got? I can't see a number yet. I'm thinking it is, pull up my roster again. I'm thinking we're looking at 21, Drayton Norwood coming in. All right, they got shotgun formation, Twins near side, 1 receiver, far side, number 10 getting ready to take the snap. And there's a snap, hands it off to number 5, tries to go up the middle, breaks a tackle, breaks through the Bruins secondary and is brought down in the end zone, unfortunately, for a Rangers touchdown. Ran that straight up the middle, broke the Bruin line, broke the Bruin secondary. The safeties could not recover. That's going to bring your score to 12-zip Rangers.
That so far it is looking ugly for the Bruins, but it is looking good for the Rangers. But hopefully our defense can pull through and try to get some points up on the board. So I think what are they going for? For a 2-point conversion?
Yeah, they are lined up going for 2. Got number 10 under center. And he pitches it out to number 33, trying to cut around the outside. And it looks like we have a stop, and that is no good. Rangers have not been able to complete the point afters on either possession. They missed the PAT, and they have come short of, excuse me, of the 2-point conversion attempt. Definitely shows what the Bruins can do at a goal line stand.
Yeah, that is. Our defenses have been killing it so far, with the Rangers only at 12. But so far, as Jack just said, the point afters haven't been successful so far.
All right, Bruins prepare to receive. You know, Connor, we saw a lot from Emil's passing game. They didn't pass so much in that first possession. That second time around, he was throwing the ball. I feel like if we can complete a couple good passes, Bruins will put points on the board this possession.
Yes, I absolutely believe that is true.
That's right. All right, once again, this time we have number 3, Kevin May, back deep in the middle to receive, joined on the near side by number 6, Parker Davis, and on the far side, can you see a number? Do you think it's it's not Mason Roach? Who we have over there?
I think that is.
I'm having trouble reading the number for the Bruin player, but it's all good. All right, number 30, Benji Hernandez for the Rangers, drops back to kick. Signals far side, they're ready. Signals near side, they are ready. You get the whistle from the ref. And he is moving forward to put a right boot into the ball.
And the kick is away.
Ball is low, end over end, right to Kevin May at about the 5. He's running it up, coming to the near side 30. He's at the 25, at the 30, and is brought down at the 33-yard line. Kevin May running through 3 men on the Rangers side, using his legs, using his speed, and using his shiftiness as a runner. He is definitely a heavy juke runner. You know, he could break ankles all day long.
No, that is absolutely right. As he returned that pass, it was, to the 32-yard line?
They're putting him right at the 32. Ball's going to be spotted on the near side hash. Bruins in the huddle. Number 4, Antonio Handy running into the huddle, probably with the play call. All right, Connor, here we go. Bruins 1st and 10, a fresh set of downs from the 32, from their own 32-yard line. We've got twins either side. Kevin May in the backfield with Emil. Emil takes the snap, drops back to passes, looking far side, under pressure, running, throws the pass, and completes it to Antonio Handy, who catches it in the nick of time before he steps out of bounds.
That was a wonderful pass as Emil was
Actually, just kidding. He was out of bounds. That's going to be an incomplete pass.
But still,
got really excited on that one.
Yeah, me too. But that was a good pass. As he was being rushed, he somehow managed to find time and pass it to Antonio Handy, and was sadly stepped out of bounds, or was passed out of bounds. So our cameraman turned around.
All right, we've got twins near side. Won't see her far side. He drops back to pass. He is looking over the line. It is nearly picked off by number 21 for the Rangers. Threw it right about to the line, hit 21 in the hands. Thankfully, he dropped it before he could gain full possession of the ball. Had it in his hands, but let it go.
Which is great, because
it's going to bring up 3rd down for the Bruins.
Luckily, he did drop that pass.
We're still sitting at the 32-yard line for 3rd and 10. Bruins have a long way to go on this 3rd down conversion. Number 48, Reggie, running onto the field. Little confusion in the backfield as he's talking with Antonio Handy. He lines up at tight end. All right, he takes the snap. He's looking out. It's a screen, a hard laser screen to Kevin May. Little too fast. Kevin wasn't quite ready. Went through Kevin's hands, and that's going to be an incomplete pass to bring up 4th down for the Bruins. Ryder Sesser is now taking the field to punt the ball away.
Yeah, but for that play, with Antonio handy, that would have been absolutely beautiful. That is just for me, because as Emil was getting rushed, he passed it to Antonio, which was out of bounds, but which was not good for the Bruins.
All
So
right, number 3, Kevin May coming back onto the field. Now turning back. Line up outside.
that's
Timeout, Bruins.
so
So right now we've got 6:43 on the clock. It's 12-zip in the second quarter, about halfway through the second quarter. So, Connor, what do you think the Bruins need to do before the half? Aside from score, of course they've got to get points on the board, but what is the game plan for these remaining 6 minutes and 43 seconds?
what I think is just, like you just said, get points and try to get more yardage, trying to get their running game a little bit better, and overall just keep on that passing game.
I agree.
So
Alrighty, Bruins take the field again for special teams. I'm wondering if that wasn't some kind of a signal for a fake punt. I'm betting not. I'm sure he just had to go over with his special teams how they were going to do that. Ryder Susser lines up deep to receive the snap and punt this ball away.
yeah, that's absolutely right.
Center is over. Long snapper's over the ball. The snap is low. Ryder catches it at his feet, picks it up, gets the punt off. A pretty good end-over-end punt. Takes a Bruin bounce all the way down to about the 37-yard line. So not a terrible punt. Pretty good on the play with a hard Bruin bounce.
Yeah, as he walked away from all of the all of the Richmond Rangers.
That's going to bring up 1st and 10 from the Rangers' own 37-yard line. Ball's going to be spotted on the near side hash.
As the Rangers come out onto the field with,
Connie, you trying to sing on the radio?
yeah, why not?
I heard you just a little bit. Maybe after the game you can do a little number for us. All right, we've got number 10 in the backfield. Twins, near side, one receiver, far side. 10 takes a rolling snap, hits him at his feet, picks it up, hands it off to number 8, who's running around the far side. He has nobody to beat.
And
number 14, shape for the Bruins, chasing him down, getting ready to dive. He breaks away, and that's going to be a Rangers touchdown, bringing your score 18-zip.
No, actually, there is a flag on the play, and I believe that is on the Richmond Rangers because earlier I saw him push.
Let's see, I think I just saw a ref give a holding signal. That's right, bring it back.
Holding on the Rangers.
Holding Rangers, we're backing them up. Touchdown is no good.
But that, to be fair, if that flag wasn't there, it would be 18-0.
That is a dangerous play right there. A fumble on the snap, recovered and handed off, and he had no one to beat. All the Bruins came far side. There was nobody, all the Bruins came near side. There was nobody far side.
Yeah, besides
So
that.
they are spotting the ball at second down. They're spotting it at, I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, because since it was holding, yeah, it was 5. I'm not sure what happened.
They're spotting the Rangers at 1st and 3. Number 10 in the backfield receives another low snap, hands it off to number 33, gets tripped up in the backfield. Bruins have his jersey. He has
Oh, he's
crossed the
still
line of
going.
scrimmage, driving the Bruin pile forward. About 3 different Bruins on him, and it looks like he's still going to make the first down conversion.
He just kept on going. It's like he's just winding him up, and he just kept on going.
Let's see
But-
where the spot is going to be placed.
But luckily, the Bruins could stop him.
Davis. Good for about a yard. Timeout.
He ended up
And-
only making,
And that is a timeout on for the Rangers, I believe. So, yeah.
all right, Connor, what are you thinking that the Bruins defense needs to do right here, right now? Are you seeing a heavy blitz or kind of a cover defense?
I don't know. They've been switching up on us all night
I mean,
so
you
far.
see him blitz, you see him cover. So we're going to have to see what Coach Moore has in store for us. He's in the defensive huddle right now talking to his men.
Yeah, but I think it's gonna be covered because. Well, actually, no. I think it's gonna be a blitz because they have been running the ball a ton tonight.
Only thing about that heavy blitz, you bring all your guys towards the middle, and we just saw how the Rangers can sneak it outside. Definitely think the Bruins need to watch out for that.
Yeah.
Rangers 12, Bruins 0, 5 minutes, 40 seconds to go
It's
in this first half of play.
Yeah, so right now it's a coverage. So,
Rangers are going to take the ball at the 46-yard line, and that's
And
going to be
there's a flag.
offsides on Rangers if I had to guess. Looks like number 77 jumped. Let's see what the refs say.
And it appears to be.
The refs are moving the Rangers. They're calling it
What?
offsides on the Bruins. Definitely looked like it was offsides Rangers. They are going to give Rangers 1st and 10 from the 51-yard line.
Yeah, but I thought it was going to be the Rangers, but it was apparently the Bruins.
Or, excuse me, from the 49-yard line. All right, number 10 in the backfield. One receiver either side. They're sending twins out near side. One receiver far side. Joined in the backfield by number 5. Bruins showing blitz. He takes a rolling snap on the ground, picks it up, hands it off to number 5, who still manages to gain through the Bruin line about a 5-yard gain on the play to bring up 2nd down and 5. I'm not sure how you go from a snap that hits you on the toe, pick it up, hand it off, and still break through the line.
I don't know. There has been amazing catches and recovers throughout this night.
That's right. You know, it's almost like they practice picking the ball up off the ground and doing something with it.
To be
All right,
honest,
we've got shotgun formation. 2 receivers near side, 1 far side. Fakes the handoff. Quarterback keeper up the middle and is caught right there by Josh Briscoe and just shoved backwards past the 50. Not sure where they're going to spot that one. Looked like the blind side. They were trying to take him to the bus on that one.
Oh, yeah, they're trying to push him back as far as they could before the rest blew the whistle. But it appears to be that they're going to put him on the, I believe, what? The 39-yard line?
They're going to put him at St. Joe's 41 for third and inches from what I can see here.
So, yeah, to the hash mark.
We're at an interesting vantage point, ladies and gentlemen. We're a little cocked to one side. I'm right over the 50. Connor's off to the side, and we're in the visitor side stands.
Sadly, because of COVID-19, we can't be in the booth.
All right, quarterback under
Press
center,
box.
1 receiver near side, and that's going to be offsides. Bruins clapping. Offsides Rangers back them up 5 yards. Going to bring up 3rd down and 5.
Yep. Well, let's just hope that they keep on going off sides.
Let's keep them moving back.
Yeah. But so
right
far,
at the 40. Well, they're moving the ball around. Right at the 44-yard line.
but so far our Bruin defense has been pushing them back as far as they can, just keeping them going. Let's just hope that our Bruin defense can just keep that up.
That's right, Connor. Timeout on the Rangers. I believe that's going to be their last timeout of the half. All right, Connor, it's 3rd and 5. We need a 3rd down stand. We hold them to 4th and 5. We hold them right here, and it's looking like they're going to have to punt. So, I'm thinking heavy blitz, come in all angles, and make sure that even with the blitz, somebody has the outside. Because when they break away, when they sneak around, that's when they get dangerous. That's when the Rangers really, it's like they thrive on those breaks outside. It could be the snap could hit him in the feet. You get it to the guy outside and he's gone. So Bruins have to be able to shut that down.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. But I think they should go for a coverage because, as you just described, that they always tend to find a little weakness in the blitz and go around. So
that's right. Bruins coming back on the field. 3 minutes, 18 seconds to go in this first half of play. Rangers lead 12-0 over your St. Joseph Bruins. Ball is spotted at the St. Joe's 44-yard line. Shotgun formation, two receivers near side, one far side. He takes the snap, hands it off to number 33. That's Benji Hernandez around the outside, and he is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Went too far out, didn't cut up, and the Bruins caught up with him, backed him up about 3 yards to bring up 4th and 7 for the Rangers.
He was absolutely thrown out of bounds, which led them to 4th down and 7, I believe. So I think they're going to have to punt.
Look like number 15, Chris Watson, on the stop right there.
So, yep, they are punting.
They're lining up to punt. Number 33, Benji Hernandez for the Rangers. Drop back to punt the ball away. Bruins are putting number 3, senior Kevin May, back to receive the punt.
Little stop.
Long snapper grabs the ball. Bruin line gets set. O-line still not set. Here's the snap. Hits it sideways, puts a right boot into the ball. It's a near side punt out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 30 for the Bruins. You can see number 78, Sam Harrison, getting ready to snap the ball back to Emil Picarella. Emil definitely took him a little bit. He got a start. He's got some fire under him now, and you know the Bruins are looking to score before halftime, and I'm sure this possession is going to be a whatever it takes possession.
Yes, that is absolutely right. But let's just hope that our passing game is going to just keep on going. Just keep on going forward, but hopefully our running game can get a little bit better throughout this game.
That's right. Bruins line up. All right, Bruins line up, twins either side. Emil drops back to pass, looks to the far side, hits Antonio Handy in the hands. He's burning up the outside and is brought down at the 51-yard line by number 50 for the Rangers. A great quick pass to Antonio Handy on the far side. He caught it and turned upfield. Excellent job by Emil and Tony. Great pass for the Bruins. Brings up 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line.
That was a beautiful, 20-yard gain, I believe?
From the 51, that's right, about a 21-yard gain.
Yeah. So that was actually a beautiful play.
All right, we've got twins far near side, one receiver far side. Emil drops back to pass, has pressure, and throws the ball, hits number 18 for the Rangers at about the waist. Incomplete pass, not picked off. His intended receiver was Bruin number 25, John Parker Hornback, the junior, just could not make contact.
That was absolutely right, but hopefully those plays don't happen as often as they normally do.
That's right. All right, Emil is joined by Kevin May in the backfield. Twins either side. He receives a snap, drops back to pass, and hits number 15, Chris Watson, with a diving catch.
Ooh, that was
That's going to be another Bruin first down at the 30. What are we talking? 38-yard line. Jumped up, diving catch in the air, caught and reeled in by Chris Watson, the junior. Amazing first down play for the Bruins. Connor, they are just marching it down the field.
Oh, yeah. With that passing game, that is absolutely great for the Bruins.
All right, we've got same formation. Number 13, Clifton Goodlow in the backfield. Emil drops back to pass. Clifton bringing him a block. Throws it outside to Antonio Handy. Incomplete pass at the far sideline. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for your Bruins.
Yep. As Emil was getting rushed, I saw, 4 guys going on to him, and he still managed to find time to pass it to Antonio Handy.
And Clifton Goodlow, the senior, back there covering his blind side, really blocking for him. Excellent job all around. Too bad it was incomplete. Same formation, twins either side. Clifton in the backfield with Emil, awaiting the snap. He receives the snap, drops back to pass, looking near side, and hits number 7, Briscoe. Briscoe catches it at for about a 3-yard gain, catches it and falls to his knees. It was a low ball. He did all he could to catch it.
Which was great, and
that's going to be timeout on for the Bruins.
And that is our last timeout?
I think we have one more. They aren't adjusting timeouts on the scoreboard. And between working the computer and the camera, we're doing it all tonight. I haven't been able to keep up with that, but I believe that's correct. We've got 1 minute, 14 seconds left to go in this first half of play. Bruins are really looking like they are going to put points on the board this possession. Knock on wood, of course, but they have had several big receptions, namely to Antonio Handy, first play of the drive, and then Chris Watson with the diving catch. Josh Briscoe just had a low ball thrown at his knees. He still caught it. Went down right there, but he caught it, brought him up 3 yards. We're looking at 3rd and 7 for your Bruins right now.
Yeah, that is absolutely right. But hopefully our Bruin offense can just keep on moving down the field.
That's right, and the Bruins take the field after the timeout. Richland coming out. Richland's definitely going to be looking for a big stop right here.
Yep.
All right, we've got the same formation as before. Twins either side. Clifton Goodlow in the backfield with the Meal. Meal takes the snap, a low snap. He drops back to pass. He's on his feet. He's moving. He's going. He's at the 20, 35. And gets all the way up to the 25-yard line on his feet. Emil rushes for, what was that, Connor? Would you say 15 yards for a Bruin first down and more?
Yes, he with incredible speed and with his beautiful passing.
And that really go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, that shows his comfort in the pocket. You know, he can catch it. He sees the pressure coming, no options, and he can run the ball. Twins either side. He catches the snap, drops back, and is looking to break away again.
And it was able to.
Gets hit hard by number 21 for the Rangers. Tosses it over the middle. Maybe looking for Antonio Handy. Maybe the ball just went forward. Incomplete either way. Bringing up 2nd down and 10 for your Bruins with 52 seconds remaining on the clock.
That's absolutely right. But with that with that amazing run by Emil, that was pretty good.
That was great. You know, he definitely he could read the field. He knew that his receivers were no good, or not no good, but no good on that play, and he did what he had to do. Same formation, Twins either side. Clifton in the back. Number 3, Kevin May in the backfield with him. Kevin May bringing the block. He throws it. In between numbers. In between numbers 15 and 4. Kind of split Antonio and Chris in the middle. Not sure who was the intended receiver on the play.
But there is a flag on the play, though.
There is a flag on the play. Let's wait the call. We're still looking at 3rd and 10 as of now before the call.
Let's just wait for what the call is.
And it's going to be roughing the passer. That's going to bring the Bruins up to the to the 8-yard line to put them at 1st and goal. The first time they've been 1st and goal all night. This is their chance.
So let's just hope that we can
got
get this
two receivers far side, two receivers near side, one far side. Emil drops back to pass. He's looking. Kevin May bringing the block.
That is a touchdown for the Bruins.
He hits number 15, Chris Watson, in the hands. Chris is on his knees in the end zone. The refs are calling it no good. Bruin fans are outraged. He definitely had the ball on his feet and then dropped to his knees. Either way, that's going to bring up 2nd and goal for the Bruins. I think we were robbed on that call right there.
Oh, that is absolutely right. Well, what was that? Did they say that he was already down whenever he caught it?
They said incomplete pass. He was down. I think he was up. From my vantage point, you got the bird's eye view up here. It looked like he was on his feet or at least falling when he caught the ball, but not down yet. Either way, we're lining up. We've got two receivers near side. Antonio Handy on the far side. Kevin May, number 3, in the backfield with the Mill. He takes the snap. He's dropping back to pass. Fakes the handoff to Kevin. Throws it over the middle, intended for Antonio. A little bit of scuffle between Antonio and number 8 for the Rangers. A flag thrown. I'm thinking it could have something to do with that. Not sure yet. Incomplete pass, though.
Yeah, it could have been holding. Could have been roughing the passer. Who knows?
Trying to wait for the call.
And nope, not yet. 2nd and goal.
It's going to be offsides on the Rangers, bringing up 2nd and 4, 2nd and goal, 4 yards to score. Number 3, Kevin May in the backfield with Emil Picarella. One receiver far side. It's a low snap.
That is a touchdown.
He looks near side. That is touchdown. Chris Watson catches it on the fall. Celebrating with Emil Picarella. Bruins put up 6 points in this ball game with 33 seconds left to go in the half.
That was definitely a beautiful. This time it was most definitely a touchdown.
There was no disputing on that one. That was touchdown. Ryder Sesser lines up for his first PAT of the night.
Let's see if we can make this a successful PAT.
All right, Ryder Sesser, the junior, gets ready. He's set. All right, the snap is back. The hold is down. The kick is up.
And it is good. Wait, is that?
That
Yes,
is
that is
good. That's going to bring the score, bring it down to a 5-point deficit. Bruins trail 7-12 with 33 seconds left to go in the first half of play.
That's absolutely right. If we get one more touchdown and that PAT, that is going to be 14-12. But currently, we are about to lead into the halftime.
Now, with your halftime, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have Harrison Mohead talking with Emil Picarella. Big Emil, as he is jokingly called. Not Emil, the quarterback, but Emil, the Booster Club president, and probably joined by Mr. Terry Casarino, our journalism advisor, who is pretty much our overseer. You know, once again, Bruin Broadcasting Network, Bruin News Now, all Bruin sports journalism is entirely student-done under the advisement of Mr. Terry Casarino with our principal, Dina Kinsey's support. So what you're listening to, what you're seeing, it's nothing but students up here. Mr. C is down 3 rows below us watching the game on YouTube and occasionally giving a thumbs up. So just remember, you are listening to Bruin Broadcasting Network. Well, you're not really listening because you're watching on YouTube, but I guess you can hear us too, but we are not on the radio. Next week, we will be on YouTube and on WJXC LP, Jackson, Mississippi, 107.9 FM. And Ryder Sesser gets ready to kick the ball away, lining up only about 4 yards behind the ball, his foot 5 yards back, and he's running forward, puts a right boot into the ball. It's a wobbly end-over-end kick, takes a 20, bounces at the 20, received at the 15, thrown forward a little bit. Number 8 for the Rangers coming across the 40. He's at the 50. Ryder's trying to burn him out, and he is shoved out of bounds by who is that? Number 8 for the or number 9, excuse me, Cole Spivey for the Bruins. I'm not sure if I got that number right. We don't have instant replay. It was a 6, 9, or an 8. I can't really tell you, but either way, he was pushed out of bounds in the nick of time by the Bruins at the Bruins' own 31-yard line.
Yeah, because if he wasn't pushed out of bounds, that would have been a touchdown, which would have most likely been 18-7. And then maybe the PAT with a 2-point conversion.
All right, Richland's lineup, start the possession, 18 seconds on the clock. Rangers are leading 12-7 over your Bruins. Bruins showing blitz. Number 10 in the backfield, shotgun formation to take the snap. He takes it, he's dropping back, he's looking far side. He's looking for number 2, who catches it and steps out of bounds. Not sure where the ball spot's going to be on that play. Looked to me to be about, and it was a 7-yard gain, bringing up 2nd and 3. Well, the PA announcer saying 2nd and 4. I'm thinking 2nd and 3. Can't really see from up here, but either way, big pass for the Rangers. Bruins need to shut them down before halftime. 13 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, as the quarterback was running to I believe the right side of the field. Wait, yes, the right side of the field. He was being rushed by one of the Bruin defenders.
All right, Richland offense prepares to take the ball. I'm not sure, I might have called him Ridgeland by accident tonight, but that's on me. They've got one receiver either side. Number 10 under center number 10 shotgun formation, receives the snap, drops back, fakes a handoff, and throws it high and to the near side to number 3. Broken up by number 6 for the Bruins. Parker Davis got a hand on it and batted the ball down in the end zone.
That was an absolutely beautiful walk by Parker Davis in the end zone. Because if he would have caught that, once again, it would have been 18-7.
That's right. 7 seconds left on the game clock. These are probably going to be the last 2 plays. The game clock. These are probably going to be the last 2 plays done this half. Rangers line up, twins either side, shotgun formation. Number 10 prepares to take the snap. Ref signaling for a timeout. Timeout Rangers. probably getting their game plan ready. This will either be the second or the second to last play of the half. Got to figure out where they're going from here.
That's absolutely right. So far, what I believe that Coach Moore's saying to them is just keep up the good work. That's just what I think.
I agree. You know, we put points on the board before half, and our defense has been looking great. Looking good all around for the Bruins tonight. Came up a little short on a couple plays and gave up a couple big plays, but that's something that Coach Moore will always tell you about this defense, and it rings true. This defense that we are running will make big plays, but it'll also give up the occasional big play, and that's true. So it's doing exactly what he thought it would do. Hopefully we're going to see them make more big plays than they give up. You know, that's always the hope talking to Coach Vaughn. So we will see what the Bruins bring out here with 7 seconds on the clock.
That's absolutely right.
All right, Rangers line up twins either side, shotgun formation. Number 10 back to receive the snap. He drops back. He's looking. He feels the Bruin pressure. Josh Briscoe chasing him around, and he is brought down at the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 4th down and about 2, and that's going to run out the first half. And now I'm going to hand my headset over to Mr. Terry Casarino, who is going to bring you the Bruin halftime show. All right, once again, I'm Jack Clements, the voice of the Bruins. Me and Connor Odom, the color analyst, will be right back.
All right. Hello, everybody. I'm Terry Casarino, and we're here at Richland High School out in Richland, Mississippi, not too far from Madison, where Richland has a lead 12-7 over the Bruins on the season opening game. I'm going to try to I've got a guest coming in. We have Dr. Emil Picarella coming on board, and I'm also joined here with Harrison Moyad. Harrison, are you plugged in yet?
I think I am.
Let's see. All right. And I see Dr. Picarella making his way up here to the stands. So tell me right off the bat, Harrison, what's your thoughts on the first half?
Defense is struggling a little bit. Offense starting to get into the hang of it. Started out slow, but going into the second quarter, we're not looking too bad. You know, very young team, young quarterback. Just got to get in the swing of things, a little rusty.
All right, I'm trying to get something set up here with our, let's see. Go ahead and talk a little more. Do a quick test on the microphone. I think we're having some mic problems. Hold on.
Can't hear you.
All right, I'm back. We're having we have been having some little technical difficulties tonight. We can't get on the air on WJXE, and now we're having some problems with the microphones. We have 3 headsets, and I can only get 2 of them to work right now. So, hey, technology is beautiful, isn't it? Harrison, let me get with Dr. Picarella real quick, and I'll come back with you in a second. Dr. Picarella? And we're joined here with Dr. Emil Picarella, the president of the Boosters Club and father of our quarterback for the Bruins, also father of one of the anchors of Bruin News Now. And she made her debut today. Gia Picarella did a great job, by the way.
I was so proud of her for that performance today, and I hope she stays interested in it, Terry, and continues to do well.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I thought she did real well in that. So here we are. Tell me a little bit about yourself. I mean, you're from New Orleans. I'm, of course, from New Orleans. You went to Holy Cross. I, of course, went to Jesuit.
That's right.
Arch rivals, in case anybody out there knows much about high school football.
One of the oldest rivalries in high school history.
It is. It is. But anyway, we're both from the Crescent City and wound up here in Mississippi in Jackson. Tell us how you got up here to Jackson.
Well, you know, I'm in surgery, so I was graduating from medical school at the time that Hurricane Katrina sort of ravaged the coast and Louisiana as well, and it really made the decision quite simple at that point to move to Mississippi because of proximity to Louisiana and my family. And that's essentially how we ended up here.
And now you got all your children at, is it St. Anthony too, as well as St. Joseph?
Well, as you know, I mean, being from the New Orleans area, we have no choice but to put our kids in Catholic school.
Yeah.
So I've got Luca in the 3rd grade at St. Anthony. Soon I'll have Marissa, my 18-month-old at St. Anthony, and some K3, hopefully K2 program, and then, of course, the 3 children at St. Joe. Gia's in the 10th grade, Emil's in the 8th grade, and Benjamin in 7th.
Yeah, it's and I don't know what your thoughts are about around here, but I come from a background in journalism, and I started teaching at St. Joe about 9 years ago. And I knew if I got into teaching, I wanted to teach at a Catholic school. You know, and I know you probably feel the same way about the Catholic education. There's nothing better than a strong Catholic faith-based education. And in Jackson area, St. Joseph Catholic School is it. And it's a great institution, great folks, good strong faculty, great supportive parents like yourself.
I couldn't agree more. I mean,
Yeah.
we've been at St. Joe in our 3 years now, and to me, Terry, it feels like exactly the way it did when I was on the campus at Holy Cross. It's a beautiful campus
Yeah.
and a beautiful location with, outstanding faculty and support staff. So we couldn't be happier with St. Joe.
Well, tell us a little bit about the Booster Club and the Boosters. Now I think they call them just St. Joe Boosters. Tell us a little bit about that and how are the Boosters working this year with this COVID-19 stuff?
So with my background, same as yours in New Orleans, I was really hopeful that boosters could engage in some of the things that I'm accustomed to, like fish fries and fishing rodeos and crawfish boil competitions and maybe some jambalaya competitions. But the SARS-CoV-2 pandemic has certainly put a hitch in those plans. It's very difficult to have a party and social distance.
Yeah.
So we've basically just sort of been reaching out to folks in hopes that they would feel compelled to help us in our fundraising efforts so that we can have beautiful equipment like you and I are using now, and the players can be outfitted in all that gorgeous uniforms that
Yeah.
they have. And I don't know if you saw the middle school football game the other day, but I think their uniform's actually better than the
Yeah.
varsity one. So, we will hopefully soon we'll be able to continue our tradition of fellowship and fundraising and maybe even add some New Orleans types elements just to spice it up a little bit.
Yeah, I kind of miss all of that. I mean, the Boosters have been very, very helpful to the journalism program. Of course, I teach high school journalism at St. Joe, and we do everything. We've got a newspaper, an online newspaper, yearbook, weekly newscasts on YouTube, and this, of course,
And if
is
I
a
may
radio
just
station.
interject for 1 second, I don't know that you get enough credit for the outstanding production that's done on a weekly basis with the St. Joe journalism. It's obviously the people in your field have noticed it, and certainly we win tons of awards, which we should really just beat our chest about. So thank you again for doing all that.
Well, thank you. I was about to say that the Boosters have been very supportive of even our program, and we're not in a quote-unquote athletic program. Although, you could argue that we are because we're out here covering football live. We do basketball live.
Well, I think that's a common misconception at the school is that Booster is around just to support athletic endeavors. In fact, that's not true at all. We are engaged in upgrading and progressing St. Joseph's campus in any way possible for any organization whose needs we can fill. And of course, that's all that takes is money, which we're happy to pass along to all the clubs, because in the end, it's not just about the student athletes.
Right. But it's about all the students.
Well, exactly. I mean, there are some kids at the high school that aren't into athletics at all, but that are fantastic journalism folks and can promote St. Joseph as they graduate and go on to the community. And we've got one fellow I was watching on YouTube yesterday who's going to be an attorney soon, and several who are pursuing careers in journalism.
Yeah.
And I think that speaks to the just outstanding program that we've got going here.
Yeah. Well, tell us a little bit about how people can get involved in the Boosters this year.
Well, we always have booster memberships and sponsorships available. If you own a business, it's a 501c3 tax deductible contribution. So please take advantage of that, especially now with all the funds floating around from the CARE Act and the PPP funds. Those have to be dispersed or they'll be returned to the federal government. So it's an outstanding opportunity to K1 a donation and help us here at St. Joe.
Do they need to talk to anybody about doing this? Can they do it online? Do they need to talk at the front office? How do they do that?
Because of the metrics and data that we collect through the Booster Club, we're not quite tech savvy enough to do everything online. So unfortunately, it's going to require printing off the sheet, which is available on Twitter or the St. Joseph website, filling that in how you feel you need to do that, and then returning it to the front office. I or Marcus Berger are available to answer any questions that may arise via email or you can text me or call me. My number is 504-442-0357. I don't ever sleep, so just call anytime.
I don't know how you sleep with you got what six children, 5 children.
We got 5 children. The 6th will be
Sixth
born
away?
in November, so I'm getting geared up for that. But
Pretty
just
wild house, huh?
Just depriving myself of sleep now because it's coming again. You know.
I've got 2 children, and it's pretty wild with 2 kids.
Yeah, that's been the greatest God's greatest gift to me. So.
Yeah, well, we appreciate that. And is there anything else that you wanted to tell folks while we have you on the air right now? We've got a captive audience watching right now on YouTube.
So I think I don't have much more to add to the conversation except that I certainly hope as the governor and the state open up things and allow more attendance to the athletic events. We got these kids out here working hard for you, and the home games are right around the corner. September 11th, we play St. Andrews, which of course is the Holy War. So we need to get you out to support our Spirit Stepper dance team and our cheerleaders and the band and everybody involved.
Yeah, we talk about Spirit Steppers. We have the Spirit Steppers, the band, the cheerleaders all went down to New Orleans back in February for Mardi Gras. And I don't even think they're going to have Mardi Gras this year.
I swear, that was Gia, of course, is on the Steppers with Manuela, and you sort of arranged all that, so thank you again for that.
Oh, no.
But I tell you, that was a fantastic time had by all. I don't know what's going to happen with Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
It seems unlikely this season, but we will certainly look forward to doing that again.
Yeah, I'm hoping that if it's not this next year, then 2022, when we can arrange that again. I appreciate everything you do for St. Joe, and so does everybody else. And if there's anything that we can do, just let us know.
Well, amen. And I appreciate you having me on and giving me the platform to speak with everyone. And I hope that we can do everything we need to do. And I want us to start a new tradition for the Boosters and finish with Go Bruins.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir.
That's Dr. Emil Picarello, the president of the St. Joe Boosters Club. We're here at Richland High School in Richland, Mississippi, not too far from Madison, about, 25-minute drive from Madison. And it's opening game for the St. Joe Bruins here at Richland. The score at halftime is the Richland, got to watch what I say. It's not Ridgeland, it's Richland. Richland Rangers 12, your St. Joe Bruins 7 on a pretty exciting first half. And so now I'm back here with Harrison Moed. Harrison, this is your first year in my journalism class. It's only, 4 weeks into it, and I already threw you to the Wolves last week as anchor on Bruin News Now, and now you're up here kind of seeing what we do with broadcast. You're going to take over the halftime show next week. Whether you may not know that yet, but you're taking over halftime show next week, and hopefully we'll start our coach's pregame show, which I'm going to try to get you to produce too. Tell me a little bit about your experiences so far with. What did you think about anchoring last week?
It was pretty cool. It was a good experience. I had a lot of friends do broadcasting journalism last year. Andrew Sandley.
Yeah.
Joe Pearson. So they all advised that I would do it. It was fun. It's been a good experience so far.
Well, I know you came in for an interview last year, and I thought you had a really good presence on camera and a good, strong voice, and I thought you'd be pretty good for the program. But you also play baseball, right?
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about this past year in baseball. I know it had to be disappointing. You started off pretty good, I guess, and then, boom, COVID-19 comes along.
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about what that was like and what your thoughts were in the spring and the baseball season and what we're looking forward to next year.
Well, this past year, it just happened so fast. We were all down on the coast, all with the team, and then just out of nowhere, after we got done playing, they announced that we weren't going to be in school and that baseball had been suspended, and they just kept pushing it back and back.
Right.
Yeah, and it just happened so fast.
Now, you were on the coast for what? What was going on down there? That was spring break, wasn't it?
The spring break. I think it's called Battle at the Beach.
Okay.
Usually playing it every year.
Yeah.
So we played 3 games down there during spring break. This year we played Starkville, Gulfport, and Tupelo. It was a little rough, but they're 3 very good teams.
Yeah.
We played pretty decent, but yeah, we do that every year. We went down there as a team. We stayed in the same house. It was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. So y'all down there and during spring break playing baseball, and then that's when you start to find out that things are kind of exploding. I know I myself was out of the country on a cruise when it's like everything broke loose that whole week while we were gone.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Well, the day before our last game, that was when the NBA just shut down.
Yeah.
And it was just crazy because
Were you-
Corona.
Were y'all able to do anything, any kind of work or practice in the spring in the face of that? Or was all the activities of the team suspended?
All the activities of the team were suspended. We couldn't do anything. We weren't able to play this summer. We usually play summer games every
Right.
summer, but we weren't able to play this year. MHSAA wouldn't let us. So.
Well, taking a look back at what transpired during the very shortened season, we were able to actually get something in the yearbook, a nice 2-page spread for the baseball team because we did get some folks out there to shoot early games. But tell us a little bit about what you think, how things are going to be in the spring with the baseball team. They're pretty much, for the most part, been out for a whole year, as has everybody else in the state. How do you think things are going to work out in the spring?
There's been talks about shortening the season, or just playing district, but hopefully that won't happen.
Well, I'm thinking more along the lines of who's coming back, what kind of level talent you expect to have, and is there going to be any kind of a drop off because of the fact that we didn't have a spring season last year?
We lost a lot of guys last year, but and a lot of our guys weren't able to play summer ball. A few of us were able to play with other teams.
Yeah.
Just during the summer, go places and play, go to showcases. But a lot of us have been rusty. So when we got back, it was a lot of us haven't thrown or hit. So it was really different. But we lost a lot of guys. We had a lot of guys go play college ball.
Mm-hmm.
But
We had a good number of them going to play college ball.
Yes, sir. We had
Pearson's going to play baseball. Who else?
Treadwell.
Yeah.
He's going to play at Mississippi Valley State. Parker, he's going to play at Central Baptist.
Mm-hmm.
And then, is that it? I think Jaden's trying to play at Southern University.
Coach McCall's put together a pretty good team, and he seems like a very good mentor of the sport. I mean, coming from the background of being in the minors and having some professional experience. How does that help the team when you've got someone of that caliber and with that kind of experience? How does that help someone who's playing in the same sport?
Yeah, he's a very good coach. He's he disciplines us very well. So we know not to mess around with him. We know to stay straight.
Yeah.
But he knows what he's doing. He's very good at what he does. He keeps us in line. And, yeah.
Well, what kind of a coach is he on the field, or when you're out there playing ball? Pretty much involved with everything.
Very involved. He's not afraid to get on you.
Yeah.
So you can't be soft. You gotta learn how to take discipline and take criticism.
Now, you involved in any other sports on campus other than just baseball?
I'm not, just baseball.
Baseball, and now you've been drafted into journalism. So, all right. So don't forget, next week you'll be taking over the Coach's pregame show, which will debut next week for our home game, in which we play St. Andrews. Then next week we'll find you a guest and put you on here at halftime, and you can spend a few minutes talking with them. Usually it's somebody on campus, see what's going on, what's happening, and we'll worry about that during the week. We are live in Richland, Mississippi, at Richland High School, where the Richland Rangers lead St. Joe 12-7 in the opening game of the season for St. Joe. This is actually the second game of the season for Richland. They defeated the St. Andrews last week in their opening game, so they are 1-0 coming into today's game. We are hoping to come 1-0 as we get out of this game. Any thoughts about the second half? What you expect to see in the second half tonight?
We're starting to pick up some momentum. The second quarter looked a lot better than the first. I think we're, this first time, a lot of guys are playing with each other. So I think we're starting to build a little bit of chemistry.
Yeah.
So hopefully in the second half we'll turn things on and get momentum going.
Yeah, the first games always seem to be a little rough, a little rusty. Make a lot of mistakes, but hopefully we can pull some things off in the second half. Any key players that stood out to you during the first half?
Emil is he's very mature for his age, just being an 8th grader coming out here playing varsity. Started out slow, but he completed a few passes in the second quarter. Reggie, also an 8th grader, playing on defense, one of a very big defensive key.
Yeah. That's pretty interesting having 8th graders playing on varsity ball. But I agree with you. It looked like Emil was starting to get a little more relaxed on the field, more confident, gaining a little more confidence in that first half, particularly in the touchdown drive. And hopefully things will come along pretty good in the second half.
Sure.
And we're momentarily on the way to get our announcers back on board to take over second half action here at Richland High School. Joining me is our color commentator, Connor Odom, who's snacking on some Skittles, getting ready and wired for the second half. Connor, tell us your thoughts on the first half.
My third half on my thoughts on the first half are so far pretty good, with the Bruin defense doing wonderful.
Yeah, it looked to me like I was talking to Harrison about this a minute ago that Emil started off a little rocky in the first quarter, coming out of the gate in the first quarter, and second quarter, particularly as the quarter got on, he seemed to gain a little more confidence, which was kind of evident when we had that touchdown drive. And he just looked really sharp then, a lot sharper than he did earlier. And I think that's just a case of first game jitters and getting some experience under his belt and feeling more comfortable in the system and in an actual game setting.
On the varsity side, yeah. But with so far on the defense, it's been great with Reggie doing wonderful as an 8th grader being on the varsity team, and along with Kevin May and other defenders.
So I didn't realize we had another 8th grader on the varsity team. Shows you how much I've been following this a little bit, but that's pretty impressive. Well, Jack Clements is up here joining us, so I'm going to turn this over to Jack and let you and Jack take care of the second half action here at Richland High School.
Yes,
I'm Terry Casarino, and I'm turning it over to Jack Clements, the voice of the Bruins. The voice of the Bruins. Hold on.
I'd see a future voice of the Bruins, hopefully.
See, it's a little bit different now being the voice of the Bruins as opposed to the upcoming voice of the Bruins last year when we had John Bellotti on the radio. But either way, I am back, and I am the voice of the Bruins, Jack Clements, joined with my color analyst, Connor Odom, taking over for Mr. Casarino. So, excuse me, I had to go downstairs and get a burger, put more gas in the generator because we don't have power over here, so always prepared, right? So, Connor, we've got about a minute and what are we looking at? 55 seconds before the second half kickoff. So, what are you thinking going into the second half?
I'm thinking that we're going to dominate.
Think we're going to dominate?
So far, if Emil keeps up on that passing,
Coach Bond's down on the field practicing passing with Emil right now, and he keeps pointing towards the sky. I think he's trying to tell Emil to get him a little bit higher, as we did have a couple, namely Josh Briscoe hitting the knees and a low touchdown pass that was called incomplete. I still will call it a touchdown pass just because it clearly was. We were definitely robbed there. But either way, the score is your St. Joseph Bruins trailing by 5, 7-12 against the Richland Rangers. And, a lot of football players will tell me when you come out the locker room at halftime, that score is 0-0 regardless of what it says. So, of course, Richland will have the ball first in this half. Bruins are setting up to kick it away. Ryder Sesser placing the tee down right now. And our camera operator is coming back up here to join us and get the ball in the frame of view for you. Excuse me. Sorry about that for you guys. So, once again, you are listening and watching Bruin Broadcasting Network live on YouTube. This is a completely student-done operation led entirely by students. So just bear with us if there are any technical glitches. Once again, we are not on the radio, 107.9 FM tonight. due to technical difficulties. We've had Mr. Casarino, myself, and brother Robert Droll, who's at the St. Joe studio trying to get that together, but, tonight it's just not going to happen. So either way, we've got you on YouTube, so stick around and make sure if you're watching on YouTube and you know someone trying to listen on the radio, please let them know what's going on and just to tune into the YouTube channel. That's Bruin News Now on YouTube. Ryder Sesser lines up 4.5 yards back from the ball to put a stiff right boot into it. Hopefully drill it all the way to the end zone. He signals to his team, sees that they're ready, raises his hand, and runs forward, and the kick is up. It is a good end-over-end kick. Takes a Rangers bounce, picked up at the 11-yard line by number 8 for the Rangers, who's running it all the way up past the 35. It is a dog pile right now at about the 38, 39-yard line where he is eventually stopped, and that is where the Richland Rangers will set up shop for the first drive of the second half against your St. Joseph Bruins.
Yeah, although that kick did a little juke, a little dancing over on the Richland side as they were receiving. They came forward, and the Bruins pretty dogpiled on them and pushed them back.
Exactly, and we have a quick score update brought to you by Hudson Sanderford. He is commenting on the MRA JA game at JA. JA is leading 10-6 over the MRA Patriots. All right, they line up twins either side. Number 10 receives the shotgun snap, looks far side, throws a low, looking to be incomplete pass to number 2, and it was incomplete. He tried to catch it on the dive, but his knees were down before the ball got in his hands, so that's going to bring up 2nd and 10 from the Rangers' own 39-yard line.
Yeah, but so far, Jack, the Bruins defense has been pushing them back, but that diving catch almost costed us a little bit.
Nearly, but you know what? Almost or close enough only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, so we were good there.
Great analogy.
Yeah, I got that from Coach Joe Bob Harris, retired middle school football coach from St. Joe. Same formation. Number 10 receives the pass, looks to the near side, hits number 3 right as a screen pass. Missed tackle by Antonio Handy, eventually brought down for about a 9-yard gain by number 13, Clifton Goodlow. And we have a Bruin slow to get up. I believe it is number 3, Kevin May. A little slow getting up from this play.
No, it's number
7, Josh Briscoe, not Kevin May. He's being helped up by by Clifton Goodlow. They're going to spot the ball at the 49-yard line to bring up 3rd and 1. This is another one of those third down stands that the Bruins need a stop at, especially with it being 3rd and 1, so close to the 50. And we have a Bruin player down. I can't see who it is.
I believe it is Josh Briscoe, though, because Kevin May is still up. Yeah.
I'm not sure. It might be Josh trying to get a look. The athletic trainers are blocking our view right now. Bruins getting a quick sip of water, talking to coaches while he is being taken care of. Hopefully he is all right. Most of the starting Bruins play both sides of the ball, so got to see what's going on with him.
Yeah, but I think it is Josh Briscoe down. I think he got a little wind knocked into him. He's a little stunned after that.
I'm trying to get the number. Let's see. I don't know. Looks like it could be his leg or his arm. He's got one leg bent. Both of his hands are on his chest, and it is Josh Briscoe. Once again, a little slow to get up. Kind of limping just a little bit off the field. It looks like he's going to be okay. Probably going to sit out this possession, but Josh is a real tough guy, and he'll be back out there in no time if everything is well with him. But once again, we've got 11 minutes and 19 seconds left on this third quarter clock. The Richland Rangers are about to take their 3rd down attempt from 1 yard out at the 49-yard line. First down is going to be right about the 50. It's going to be one receiver near side, 2 far side. Number 10 receives a snap, hands it off to number 3, who runs it up the middle, straight through the Bruins, and is brought down by number 25, John Parker Hornback. That will bring up first down for the Rangers, but an excellent form tackle by number 25, the junior, John Parker Hornback. So that's 1st and 10 from the Bruins' 48-yard line.
Let's just hope our defense can push him back farther and farther. Like, in this case, he went closer to the.
That's right. He's lined up. 2 receivers far side, 1 near side. Number 10 receives a snap, hands off to number 3, cuts back, tries to get up the middle. He does get up the middle, and he is
shut down. by
And
Kevin May.
he just gets laid out by Kevin May, puts a hard shoulder into him, but number 33 is slow to get up for the Rangers.
All right.
Hopefully he is okay. He's got his head on the ground. I'm sure that hit from the freight train, Kevin May, just knocked the wind out of him. You can see he's visibly frustrated, beating on the turf. But either way, nice run by him. Even better hit by Kevin May. And that's going to bring up another first down for the Richland Rangers. And they're going to spot them right at the 28-yard line. That's the Bruins 28 with 10:51 to go on the clock. Bruins trailing by 5, 7-12 here at Richland Stadium.
That is absolutely right. And wait, did he get up? Yes, he did. He is being escorted. Wait, yes, that was the running back of the Richland Rangers. He is currently being escorted to the sideline. And have they brought out a new running back? No, they have.
Right,
Yes, they
you
have.
are, Connor. And we've got two receivers far side, one near side. Number 10 in the pocket to receive the snap. Bruins look like they could be showing blitz, and it's coming. He receives the snap, and he is being chased around from the back by number 4, Antonio Handy. Throws a pass off to number 2, and it is complete. That was a hard ball to catch. It looked like he could have been down, but he caught it just before his knees hit. That will be a complete pass to bring up 2nd and 2 for the Rangers.
Yes, that's absolutely right. But hopefully our defense.
Defense, there you go,
Yes.
Connor.
Our defense can hopefully push them back. Because so far,
That's right. We've got
Haven't
two
really been
receivers
doing
near
that.
side, one far side. Shotgun formation, number 10. Number 33, Benji Hernandez coming back onto the field after that hard hit. He's in the backfield along with number 10, the quarterback for the Richland Rangers. And they're awaiting the snap, and here it comes. Well, maybe not. Now here it comes, and it's a handoff to number 33, back up the middle. He wants some more of Kevin May, but he got Clifton Goodlow with his legs cut out from under him. But that will be a first down for the Rangers. Amazing tackle. We're really not, I wouldn't even call it a tackle, just a chop down
little scissors.
by
going on.
by number 13, the senior Clifton Goodlow. Great hit on the play. Great way to stop the ball.
Yeah, that was great. As he came down underneath his feet, I'm sure as he was up there.
All
he
right,
was
Rangers
like, oh,
come
no.
out. Rangers come out, same formation. Snap is up, hands it, fakes the handoff to number 33. Quarterback keeper up the middle, going for the far side corner, and he is in the end zone. He had to beat out John Parker Hornback and number 6 Parker Davis, and he did, and that'll be another touchdown for the Rangers, bringing your score Bruins 7, Rangers 18. Now, in the game, the Rangers have not been able to get any points after a touchdown. Knock on wood that stands for this one as well.
Yes, that's absolutely right. Let's see if they can get this PAT this time.
Sorry, on the scoreboard it says 21. It is only 18. And they are going to go for one. Benji Hernandez, the running back, number 33, and the kicker is lined back, number 2, to take the snap. Gets it, fumbles the hold.
Oh,
Ball
that
is
a
blocked.
block.
It is blocked down by the Bruins.
And it is
Chris
caught-
Watson running to the sideline, giving the no good signal. Not sure who jumped. It could have been Chris. Could have been number 14. Jumped up 14. That is Joshua Everett jumping up and batting the ball down. Way to go, Bruins, with the stop. Or not the stop, but blocking the PAT. Excellent job.
Yeah, but it was received by number 8, which I do not have the roster pulled up. Who was that, Jack?
Number 8 for which team, Connor?
The Bruins.
Since I've got both rosters back here, number 8 for the Bruins is going to be Noah Chaplin.
Oh, dang.
All right, so the Rangers are going to kick it off. We've got Kevin May back deep in the middle to receive. And back there with him on the near side of your screen is going to be Parker Davis. And trying to see who we've got on the far side.
And
I
currently-
can't get the number. We do have a man far side out there to receive this kick.
And currently on the Bruins sideline, we have, I believe that is Chris walking around with our physical therapist, I believe, trying to get his leg a
Looks
little
like-
bit better.
Looking like that right leg might be a little stiff on him. Probably going to do some flexion on it, try and get it stretched out. Antonio Handy moving out to cover the far side for this kickoff by the Rangers. Number 30, back to kick the ball away. He signals left. He signals right. Ref blows the whistle, and the kick is on the way. And here it comes. Kick is up, a high, wobbly kick. Looks like it's going to go out of bounds. Antonio Handy hits it, misses it, and picks it up right at the goal line. He is running back and gets tackled right about the 10-yard line by number 25 for the Rangers. Antonio a little slow to get up. That was a jumping hit, a very hard hit on Antonio Handy, and he is down holding his face mask. Ref signal for a timeout. Got to wait, make sure that he is okay. A key Bruin player, both on defense and offense. The trainer helps him to his feet really quickly, and it looks like he's limping just a little bit on his way back to the sideline. Hopefully Tony can get whatever it is stretched out, put back together, glued together, so we can get him back in this ball game. We're going to need him on offense and on defense, but he is moving slowly to the sidelines. And with that, the Bruins will set up shop at about the 12-yard line, their own 12-yard line. They've got a long way to go, but we've seen them do it, and they'll do it again.
Let's see if Emil can pull through.
Sam Harrison lines up over the ball. We've got twins either side. Kevin May in the backfield with Emil Picarella. Here comes the snap. He's dropping back to pass. He's looking around. He's looking to the far side. He's running to the far side.
And he's sacked.
He is brought down for a loss by him trying to get a number on the Richland Ranger. It's looking like 33 brought him down. Maybe 21 was in on it. And I'm sorry, I don't have all the Richland players' names with their roster. I've got St. Joe's roster back here on a little paper fan thing, but Richland, we are having just a little bit of difficulty getting their roster. I've got a couple of their names, but not all of them. You know, I'm trying to do the best I can with that. But either way, the Bruins are setting up for second and long. Ball is spotted at about the 3-yard line. That sack definitely hurt. Twins either side. Kevin May in the backfield. Here comes the snap. Emil drops back to pass, and he throws one out to Clifton Goodlow, who catches it and is trying to run upfield, and it takes 2 Rangers to bring this man down. One around the legs and one around the shoulders. Little bit of scuffle on the way up. Nothing going to be called there. It looks like ref telling Clifton was looking for a call. The ref told him to get back to the line. So either way, the Bruins have moved the ball back between the sticks. It's going to be 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, but Clifton did pull through. I don't think the shoulder worked, but most definitely the legs worked. But he was a little brought down a little easily. A little cradling going on. But he was brought down.
I'm getting a text message updates and commentary from the former voice of the Bruins, John Bellotti. A little shout out there. I called the games with John for 1 year all the way, and then half a year. Marshall and me kind of alternated. So, I mean, good to hear from him. Glad that he's tuning in. Emil Picarella takes the snap, drops back, launches a ball high to number 15 for the Bruins.
Incomplete.
Right through the hands. Would have been one amazing play, and you can see Chris Watson visibly upset that he missed that over the shoulder in the hands. But, you know, really what can you do? Those are hard passes to catch, especially when you've got a very fast defensive back right on your tail. But either way, he gets up, he's going to shake it off, and he's going to do it again here in a minute, and this time he's going to catch it. Great job, though. Great attempt by Emil Picarella, the 8th grade. Keep wanting to say freshman, the 8th grade starting varsity quarterback.
He most definitely. He looks like a sophomore though, with that 6'1", as he is being 6'1".
That's right.
So it is very easily.
Number 21, Patrick Wolf, taking the field for the Bruins. We've got one receiver either side. Oh, it's a punt, my bad. Ryder Sesser with the punt, a low punt just over the middle. Takes a Bruin bounce, though, and it is down by Richland at about the 34-yard line. Little contest over the ball as the Richland player grabbed the ball, got up and let go. Several Bruin fans were yelling, "That's our ball," because John Parker, Hornback, John Parker, isn't it Parker? Yeah, Parker. I thought was trying to call him Patrick. Tried to pick the ball up after he got off. People are yelling, "That's our ball." Coaches are pointing, that should be our ball, as the Richland player did make contact with the ball like he was trying to down it on defense, got up, and let the Bruins pick it up. We're going to see what the refs decide here, but it definitely looks like it should be Bruin ball. But they're giving it to the Rangers, and you can hear the disappointment in the Bruin fans, saying that he was down when he had the ball.
You can hear
not sure, easily contestable. We'll see.
You can hear the hearable frustration.
And Bruin fans, you still hear them yelling, white ball over here. Not happy about that call, but either way, defense has set up. It's 1st and 10 for the Rangers at the 34-yard line. They've got 2 receivers near side, 1 far side. Hands it off to number 5 up the middle, gets his legs cut out from under him.
And Josh Briscoe brings him down. And Josh is back on the field.
Josh is back on the field and cut that man's legs out from under him for a 1.5-yard gain. Kind of a generous spot, I believe, but they're giving him 1.5 for 2nd down and 7.5 to go with 6 minutes and 47 seconds remaining in this third quarter of play. Both teams have both timeouts. Bruins trailing 7-18, and the Rangers take the field. 2 receivers near side, 1 far side. Number 10 receives a snap, a low snap, hands up to number 5, going up the middle again. Reggie had a hand on him, shoved him, but he still managed to crawl forward barely, just a little bit, and that's going to put him at another 1st down from what looks to be the 22-yard line. So the thing about the Rangers, Connor, is they make these short little plays. They get one big break, and then they just inch the ball forward and forward just to run it down your throat. So that is one thing that the Bruin defense is struggling just a little bit with tonight. But once again, the defense we're running, according to Coach Moore, will give up a couple big plays, but it makes bigger plays. And we've seen that.
That's absolutely right.
Looks like we've got a water break timeout.
It is actually cooling off. I can feel the beads. I can feel the sweat a little bit drying.
Just a little bit. It's still real hot out here.
Oh, yeah.
And you know it's even hotter down on that field. But our players, they've hung tough all night. And, you know, it started out a little rocky, but they are creeping their way onto the scoreboard with 7 points.
7-18.
7-18. Not terrible, you know, and we still have a lot of football left to play, Connor.
Yes, 5 minutes and 57. Oh, pretty much 6 minutes left in this quarter.
We got 1.5 quarters of play, and a lot can happen in that time.
Oh, yeah. With maybe tons of drives during that. Who knows what's going to happen during this?
We will see. During this little pause in the action, I would like to remind all of you watching that y'all should definitely check out the Bruin Buzz Live. It's a podcast hosted by me. I interview somebody from St. Joe every week, and you can find it on Spotify, Apple Music, just about anywhere you get your podcast. Just search Bruin Buzz Live wherever you like to listen. The next one's going to air this Friday. It's going to be me and Coach John Bond. A very interesting conversation talking about his hopes for this season and what he thinks going forward. All right, they line up twins either side. Number 10 receives the snap, hands it off to number 33. A missed tackle by number 68, Big Rob, in the backfield, eventually brought down by a host of Bruins, including Kevin May and number 9, Cole Spivey Jr., to bring them back 1 yard to make it 2nd down and 11.
Let's just hope that we can keep on pushing them back, as I always say. But our Bruin defense is weakening a little bit, but hopefully we can make that. Hopefully we can find the weakness going on and just hopefully overcome it.
That's right, and they line up. Twins either side. They've got one extra man on the field, but they held up the snap. Twins either side. Number 10 receives the pass, drops back, looks at number 8. It hits 8 in the head, and it's picked off. Picked off by Kevin May, number 3. Brought down at the 31-yard line. It hit the intended receiver in the hands, bounced probably 15 feet in the air, right into the open arms of number 3, Kevin May, bringing it back up to the Bruin 30. Now we do have a Bruin down on the field. He tries to sit up. Athletic trainer pushes him back down just to make sure everything is okay, but that will be 1st and 10 for your Bruins, thanks to Kevin May with the awesome pick.
And also with an amazing setup by the receiver that failed to catch it. That was a beautiful that was a beautiful tip, first of all. And catching and definitely catching the ball, catching the tip ball was especially incredible and helped the Bruins out tremendously.
That's right, and I'm trying to see who it is down on the field. It's looking like number 6. That's going to be Parker Davis. Not entirely sure what's wrong. He's getting up a little slow. Looks like his leg is hurt. Actually, I don't know if that's number 6 or not. The jersey's wrinkled. Connor, can you tell me what that number is? Can you see it?
That
Or-
looks like number 8, I think. No, yeah, because
It
number
is
6.
number 8. That is Noah Chaplin, who I really can't. Actually,
Yes, that
or is
is.
that 9? Is it 8 or 9? Either way, it's either
8. Oh, wait, no, it's 9.
it's either Cole Spivey, Noah Chaplin, or Parker Davis.
It is 9.
It is number 9, so that's going to be Cole Spivey Jr. A little roughed up on the play, but he is off and he is being helped out by the athletic trainers. Bruins are setting up shop for 1st and 10 at their own 30. Twins either side. Emil takes the pass, throws a screen out to Kevin May. Oh, tries to get the juke, and he tripped over his own feet. He is a real jukey receiver. Sometimes that does backfire, but that is going to back the Bruins up 2 yards, making it 2nd and 12. Excellent execution there. Great reception. Just couldn't make it happen when he had to turn upfield. Was trying to dance out a defensive back, and it got the better of him.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. He did a little dancing going on, but that failed to happen.
That's right. Bruins line up. Trips far side. One receiver near side. Kevin May in the backfield. Emil takes the snap. Drops back. Rolling back. Hits Kevin May again for the screen. He stays on his feet this time.
Going.
And he's going to be
two
up for the
tackles.
Bruins first down. He's crossing the 50 all the way to the 45-yard line. And you can see him celebrating, giving that first down signal. An excellent breakaway screen pass and run by Kevin May. That's a huge gain for the Bruins. And they're going to be setting up with 4 brand new downs at about the 43-yard line.
He broke 3 tackles during that run, and how many yards did he gain during that?
I'm not sure. I wasn't. I didn't get the count on that.
I was too excited. I know that.
I was too. Bruins and the Rangers having a little water break. I believe that was timeout on the Rangers, but they're not moving it on the scoreboard and trying to do our scoreboard, that scoreboard, and everything else. It's hard for me to, always see which way the ref points. But either way, that is definitely a big confidence booster for the Bruins.
Get some bugs flying on me.
That's right. Just a little bit up here. You can see Emil Picarella visibly excited, beating his chest over there. He is getting hyped up. It took the Bruins a little while to warm up, but, now they've kind of hitting their stride, and it's showing. And just too bad they couldn't have got this earlier, but this is still anybody's ball game with 4 minutes, 9 seconds to go in the third quarter. Bruins still trailing 7-18. But here we go. We've got 3 receivers far side, 1 receiver near side. Number 13, Clifton Goodlow in the backfield to block for Emil. Emil looks out, throws to Antonio Handy with a screen pass, who's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage at the line for no gain. I think they might be calling it an incomplete pass. Couldn't see what happened after the ball got into Tony's hands, but that is going to be 2nd down and 10 for your St. Joseph Bruins. Once again, just a shout out to our camera crew up here. We've got Charlotte Park and Turner Brown from the broadcast class, making sure that you can see all the action. All right, the Bruins are lining up with Trips far side, 1 receiver near side. Clifton Goodlow in the backfield with Emil. Emil takes the snap, drops back to pass, looks, throws high to Antonio Handy's the intended receiver. A little bit overthrown. Antonio was trying to burn out number 12 for Richland, and the ball was just a little further than he could get to. But either way, looked good. That's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for the Bruins.
I know for a fact the Bruins and the Bruin fans are most definitely hyped. And hopefully that we can pull through and get another touchdown.
All right, Connor, how important is this 3rd down play for the Bruins? You can hear the Ranger Stadium playing the Undertaker bells right now. What does this 3rd down mean right now?
A touchdown, hopefully. Hopefully this means this. Hopefully it means that.
Hopefully so. Same formation. Got Clifton Goodlow in the back with the Meal. Here comes the snap. He's dropping back to pass. He's looking. He's throwing. His intended receiver was Josh Briscoe, intercepted by number 18 for the Rangers, who is running it down the field. He is at the 20, brought down at the 20 by it looked like Emil Picarella himself. The quarterback threw the pick, turned around, and saved it, though. Well, almost saved it. They still got all the way to St. Joe's 20, but he went back and made the play. So good job with the recovery for Emil getting that tackle.
Yeah, sadly, the Bruins' spirits went down just a little bit, but hopefully the Bruin team did not go down at all.
And they're going to spot that ball at about the 24-yard line on the far hash, and that is where the Richland Rangers are going to take over with a first down.
Yep. Hopefully the Bruin defense can pull through on this one, try to get an interception, try to get a little pick in, hopefully. And hopefully the Richland Rangers do not score another touchdown.
All right, Richland is lining up with one receiver far side, 3-man in the back, 4 men in the backfield. Quarterback under center takes the snap, hands it off to number 5, who goes around the outside through the line. Kevin May's got him wrapped up. Josh Briscoe's on his back, and it took both of them to bring him down inside the 10-yard line.
And
There is a flag on the play, holding on the Rangers. Back them up. So I'm not sure exactly where the spot's going to be. I think that is a spot foul, but there is another Bruin player down. I cannot see. It's Josh Briscoe again, flexing his leg in the air, has his helmet off. That leg is clearly bothering him. It was bothering him before when he went back out, but he is definitely in a little bit of pain, or probably a lot, actually. Athletic trainers down there working currently on his left leg, his left ankle, I guess trying to stretch it out, whatever they've got to do. Make sure he's okay. We need Josh Briscoe to be all right for this game. Kevin May back there, too, making sure his buddy's all right.
Yeah, Josh, that's his name. Josh is definitely one of the key players of the Bruin defense and offense, actually.
That is right, Connor. And once again, it is 3 minutes, 37 seconds to go in this third quarter of play here at Ranger Stadium, Ranger Field, whatever they call it. They don't have a sign up anywhere, so I'm not real sure. Bruins are trailing 7-18. Josh Briscoe still a little slow to get up, limping to the sideline with the assistance of the athletic trainer. Keeps reaching down towards his ankle and his calf. Hopefully everything's all right, and he just a little cramp, needs to get it stretched out. We're going to need him to get back. But more importantly, we're going to need him healthy for the rest of the season. So hopefully the athletic trainers will make the right call about him returning to the ball game.
That's absolutely right. Hopefully the Bruin defense can, once again, pull through it and just execute this.
Richland Rangers lining up over the ball. They've got 2 receivers, far side, 1 near side. Sends a man in motion. Number 8 in motion. Fakes the handoff. Number 10 keeps it himself. Moving up the middle and is hit hard by Kevin May, but keeps going. Eventually, he is brought down by number 13, Clifton Goodlow, and number 25, John Parker Hornback. And that's going to be a gain of about, let's see what they're going to give him, about 6 yards. So it's still going to be 2nd down and 12 because of that holding call.
Yep. And where is Josh actually? He is sitting down on the sidelines, and the athletic trainer's checking out his leg. But right now, we got to focus on the Bruins.
That's right, and Rangers line up 1 receiver far side, near side, 2 far side. Number 10 in the pocket, receives a snap, hands it off to number 33, who cuts up the middle, is hit hard by Reggie Vaughn. He breaks the tackle at first, but Reggie was not done with him. Reggie wraps him up and slings him to the ground for about a 5-yard gain, bringing up 3rd down and 6 for the Rangers. This is another 3rd down play that's going to be crucial for the Bruins. We are looking for a stop right here. We need the ball back. That pick hurt, and we need to get back on our feet, back where we were before that happened. So here we go. Rangers in the huddle discussing the call. Bruins looking like they're going to show a little bit of blitz here. Rangers line up 1 receiver near side, 2 far side. Number 10 is getting ready to receive the snap. Number 33 back there with him. He receives the snap, drops back to pass, is looking at number 8. 2 Bruins in the backfield with him, both miss him, dancing around with him. Clifton Goodlow drives him, and Reggie Vaughn cleans it up for about a yard loss, bringing up 4th and 8.
And that is a sack on the Richland side.
So I'm not sure if we're looking at a field goal here, if they're going to try and go for it. It's a little too close to punt, so it's one of those two.
I think they're going to go for it.
And they're putting them down at the 21-yard line.
Because if they go, to be honest, I think that's a little too far. Yes, they are actually going for it.
They are going to go for the 4th down conversion. They've got 8 yards to gain. 1 receiver near side, 2 far side. Number 10 in the shotgun formation waiting to receive the snap. He is joined in the backfield by number 33 and number 21 for your Rangers. A little bit of confusion. They stand up. Now they're back down. He is waiting. He's calling the snap count. He receives a snap. Fakes the handoff to 33. Pitches it out to 8, who came in motion from the outside. Number 8 is running up the field, and he is in the end zone. That is another Richland touchdown. That's going to be Malachi Newell on the carry.
The score is currently 24-7 with a PAT on the way. Let's see if we can block another PAT this time.
Rangers number 2 is set to hold. Number 30 for the kick. Now, on their last PAT attempt, the Bruins jumped up and batted that ball out of the air. So let's see if we can get that done again. Oh, and he fumbles the hold. Fumbles the hold. Tries to replace the kick. The kicker tried to put the ball on the ground and kick it, I guess, out of his own hand. Not really sure how that was going to go. As soon as the Bruins got there, the refs had to whistle it dead because there was just no hope on that play.
Because he was going to get plowed.
Not sure what was going on right there.
I guess he thought.
But either it was like he thought that he was going to hold it and kick it himself. Either way, Richland will kick the ball off to St. Joe. The score is 7-24. Bruins trailing. 45 seconds left to go in this third quarter of play here in Richland, Mississippi.
Guys, y'all give these cheerleaders and band and dance team a big hand. They've been working hard to keep you going tonight.
Hopefully we can do well. So far, as you can tell, the Bruins spirits are going down slightly and slightly.
That's right, 45 seconds left to go in the third quarter of play. Richland, number 30 lines up to kick the ball away. We've got number 4, Antonio Handy back deep in the middle. Number 15, Chris Watson on the far side. And number 6, Parker Davis on the near side to receive this ball, with number 13, Clifton Goodlow, guarding the middle.
We are currently waiting on the kick.
Number 30 signals to his team, starts to walk forward and sticks a right boot into the ball. It's an end-over-end kick right to Chris Watson in the far back corner. He is running up the field, and he is about to cross the 30, crosses the 30-yard line and dives forward to about the 34-yard line. And a pretty good, getting a little tongue-tied back here. Been talking a whole lot. A pretty good return for number 15, Chris Watson, bringing up to about the 34, which is where the Bruins will get 4 fresh downs to work with.
That's absolutely right. Hopefully the Bruins offense, yes, that's correct. The Bruins offense can pull through, and Emil can make this one great pass.
We can see number 7, Josh Briscoe, kind of jogging around on the sideline, grabbing his helmet, and it looked like the athletic trainer just sent him back towards the field. Hopefully we'll see him back in on this possession. We've got trips on the near side, 1 receiver on the far side. Kevin May in the backfield. Kevin May takes the handoff, finds a hole, cuts up, keeps trying to make something happen, and it's only going to be about a 1-yard gain. He is brought down right about the line, or about half a yard in front of the line. They're going to spot it at the line to bring up 2nd and 10. He is brought down by number 50 for the Richland Rangers.
That was a couple yards gain, and hopefully the Bruin offense can execute this play and bring the ball even closer to Richland's side.
That's right. Bruins line up. 1 receiver near side, 3 far side. Emil drops back to pass. Kevin May in the backfield. He fires one over the middle, intended for Antonio Handy at about the 50-yard line, but it was incomplete, a little overthrown. And number 50 for the Rangers, 12 and 3 were right there to try and give Tony a run for his money if he had caught the ball.
We are currently moving into the 4th quarter currently, and we are switching sides.
Switching sides of the field. We've got 12 minutes of football remaining, ladies and gentlemen. 25 seconds on the play clock. Both teams have all their timeouts this half. Rangers lead your St. Joseph Bruins 24-7. Still anybody's ball games. We have a lot of football to go. And it is going to be 3rd down and 10 for the St. Joseph Bruins.
for these final 12 minutes. Hopefully, we can score a couple more touchdowns, just a little bit, just to overcome the Rangers.
Connie, you were really trying to sing on the radio. I can tell every time they play a song you start humming, singing a little bit. Why don't you do a little number for us at the end of the game?
Yes, I absolutely will.
Alrighty, Bruins prepare to set up for this third down. This game seems like it's being won by third downs, by either getting the first down or forcing that turnover or forcing that fourth down play. So right now, this is key for the Bruins with a brand new quarter coming up, the last one of the game. Now they're lining up with Trips on the near side, one receiver far side. Emil Picarella right now alone in the backfield. Still looks like they're getting set up. Oh, and here comes Kevin May running out onto the field now to join Emil in the backfield. All right, Sam Harrison puts his hand on the football, and the line gets set. Emil gets ready to take the snap, and here it comes. He's dropping back to pass, looking to the near side. He feels the pressure. He's running himself. He's running. He's tucking and running. He's crossed the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be about a 4-yard gain, and he takes a hard hit from number 18 on the Rangers, knocks him out of bounds. You can tell that was a pretty tough hit for Emil, and we're looking at 4th down and 6. Now, Ryder Sesser is coming onto the field, so the Bruins are intending to punt this ball away. Now, we've seen some pretty good punts from Ryder this evening. He's had some that take very, very nice Bruin bounces. We need to see another good one from him right now and try and drive the Rangers back into their own territory. And they line up. Long snapper number 25, John Parker Hornback, has the ball. He's getting ready to snap. Oh, Bruins are one man light. Never mind, they thought they were. Oh, and the snap is high. Ryder has to jump up. Still has a pretty good punt, and it is going to take a Bruin bounce from the 35 to the 34. Number 6 for the Rangers is going to get it, and he's going to get clobbered by number 15, Chris Watson. And they're going to spot that down at about the 36-yard line. Took a Bruin bounce at the 36. He got it back to the 36, but Chris was right there to shut it down.
That's absolutely right. We've heard the name Chris Watson all night. He's been making great plays throughout the night. Offense and mainly defense, though. Well, no, actually, mainly both.
That is right. So now the Rangers will take over with a fresh, brand new, crisp set of downs from the 36-yard line. They've got Twins on the near side, one receiver far side, number 10 in the shotgun formation. Gets ready to take the snap. Here's the snap. Hands it off to number 8 up the middle, and he is stopped right where he was by number 76 for the Bruins, Matthew Blackwood. 78, Sam Harrison in on it too. Could not break through the Bruin line. Sam Harrison, the nose guard, and the center plays both sides of the ball in the same spot. An impressive player. Been on the team since 7th grade. We played middle school, and then he bumped up to varsity. So he is a great player. A big guy, one of our biggest linemen, and he is a powerhouse at nose guard. They line up, Twins either side. 10 receives the snap, decides to keep it himself, tries to run up the middle, and Josh Briscoe is right there. As soon as he tries to cut it back, that is going to be a pretty decent gain on the play for the Rangers with Josh Briscoe on the tackle and number 22, Hayden Holloway, on cleanup. They're going to put that at about 3rd and 5 from the 41-yard line.
That is absolutely right. And
9 minutes and 48 seconds left in this ball game.
with
Raiders still in the huddle. Bruins over the ball, getting ready to go. Looking like they're going to show some blitz. Instead of Kevin May, we've got Parker Dancer in the backfield at safety.
Dancer? I didn't know he was a dancer.
Excuse me, Parker Davis. Thank you for catching that.
You're welcome.
I get people's names confused. All right, they've got 2 receivers near side, 1 far side, but he gives the handoff to number 8, who tries to run up the middle. And number 15, Chris Watson, catches him at his waist. He breaks Chris Watson. But don't worry, because number 22, Hayden Holloway, was in there with the stop. That is going to bring up a first down for the Rangers, but nothing more thanks to Hayden. That's going to be a first down, and they're going to take the ball from their own 45 48-yard line.
To be fair, this is the most talkative announcer I've ever heard. He's talked a lot frequently.
All right, they've got Twins near side, one receiver far side, 3 men in the backfield. Number 10 gets ready to take the snap, looking cool and comfortable back there. He doesn't know that the Bruin blitz is about to put something on him.
That is absolutely right. Now
Still over the ball. He steps forward, gets ready to take the snap. Here comes the snap. He hands it off to number 5, who is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Might get a 1-yard gain, but I think they're going to spot him right at the line. And that's going to be number 68, Robert Clark, on the stop right there. A young lineman, only a sophomore, coming up and making plays. The brother to our student body president, Leah Clark. And he is definitely making some plays tonight. We've said his name several times.
That's right. Hopefully the Bruin defense can make another blitz and just keep on pushing them back.
All right, they line up. 2 receivers near side, 1 far side. Number 10 takes the snap, hands it off to number 33, trying to cut around the outside. Number 15 gets his hands on his waist, breaks a block and grabs him by the waist. And number 13, Clifton Goodlow there to clean it up. That's still going to be enough with that dive to give a first down to the Rangers. And they're going to spot him right about the 40-yard line. And it looks like number 33 for the Rangers is down. He's rolling over a little bit onto his left side. He is evidently hurt. Trainers are helping him up. Several players have been hurt. Oh, and it looks like he's grabbing his knee and limping off the field with the assistance of the trainers. That is never good for any player on either team, your team or the opposing team. You don't want to see anybody get hurt, trying to keep it a clean game, but he is definitely struggling with that knee to get off the field.
So far, it hasn't really been a clean game because everyone has been getting hit. Everyone's been getting the wind knocked out of them, getting their legs hurt.
Well, that's part of football, Connor. The ball is going to be spotted at the near hash on the 40. Sam Harrison, the nose guard, the first one out over the ball, signaling to his defense to get out there, get ready, get set, because we've got to stop them right here. They've got 4 downs to get them from the 40 to the 30, so we've got to see what the Bruin defense under Coach Moore is going to do.
Let's see what the Bruin defense has to offer.
All right, and Richland breaks the huddle, lines up. They've got 2 receivers far side, 1 near side. Number 10, the quarterback, joined in the backfield by number 21 and number 5. He takes the snap, hands off number 5, trying to go to the outside. John Parker Hornback misses the tackle, but he is brought down just for about a 5-yard gain by Robert Clark, the guard, coming inside and making a play in the middle. Good for him right there. Great play, bringing up 2nd down and 5, spotted right on the 35-yard line.
That's absolutely right. And let's see. Ooh, no, almost knocked my drink over. Let's just hope that the Bruin defense, as I always say throughout the night, can push them back and just hopefully execute this.
That's exactly right, Connor. All right, they line up, same formation, number 5 and number 21 in the backfield with the quarterback. 2 receivers far side, 1 on the near side. He takes the snap, drops back, looks over to the far side, hits number 8, gets a little screen pass. Number 8 is turning up the field. He got around number 8. Number 8 is Noah Chaplin, and he got all the way down the sideline for the Richland touchdown. That is going to bump the score to 30-7, Bruins trailing.
Trailing by 23.
That'll give the Rangers another first down.
Oh, is that not a touchdown?
Oh, I guess it's
Oh, they're calling it 1st and goal from the 1. It definitely looked from our angle like he was in, and the players were signaling that it was in too. That just tells you never speak too soon. The Bruins are set up for a 1-yard goal line stand. Keep in mind, Richland has 4 chances to move the ball 1 yard.
And let's just hope that doesn't happen.
Bruins are set up in man coverage right now over the 2 receivers on the near side. 1 receiver, number 6, moving out to the far side. He is also being man covered. Got 3 men in the backfield, the quarterback, number 5 and number 21. He is awaiting the snap, making sure his players are set. And here comes the snap. He hands off to number 5, trying to get outside. Almost stopped, and he is wrapped up and thrown backwards. Kept driving him backwards by number 22. That's going to be Hayden Holloway. Of course, forward progress will come into play right here. But Hayden was really trying to take him back to the 15-yard line on that play. Excellent play, and it's going to be second down from the half-yard line.
That's absolutely right. He was absolutely thrown back by Hayden. He just kept on pushing him back, and he was about to step into the end zone. But luckily, Hayden Holloway was there to bring him back out.
Bruin defense still set up in, well, they were in man coverage, but there's only one receiver on the far side. Number 10 under center, hands off number 50, trying to get right up the middle. Can't tell if it's good or not. Referees are saying it's good. I definitely thought the Bruin line had to stop there, but he barely got in. A big man against 3 other big men running downhill. So, you know, that could have been anyone's play, but that was Richland touchdown, bringing the score 30-7.
Sadly, that was a Ranger touchdown, but let's see if their PAT can make it this time.
They haven't made one all night. We've got number 30 lining up to kick it. Hopefully he has to try and pick it up and hold it for himself again. Number 2 ready to hold. Here comes the snap on the ground,
fumbles.
bowling.
And that is
probably
good.
One of the worst snaps, but the quickest hold recoveries we've seen all night, and that was their first PAT completion. So that's going to bring the score to 31-7. Bruins trailing with 4 minutes, 33 seconds left to go in this ball game at Rangers Stadium in Richland, Mississippi.
Sadly, this 31-7, Bruins 7, Rangers 31, and let's just see what the Bruins have to offer for the rest of the 4 minutes and 33 seconds left in this fourth quarter.
That's right. Bruins will receive the ball here.
There has been incredible plays throughout this night, but they weren't enough to let's just hope that we can pull some more. But so far, the Bruins haven't been doing so great, but let's see if they can pull through for the last 4 minutes and 33 seconds.
I'm thinking that they're definitely going to be able to get some good stops. And, you know, they fought hard all night. We've really got to see what Emil Picarella can do. So, you know, he's definitely – I've got high hopes for him for the rest of the season and this Bruin offensive line. And the Bruin defense, that heavy blitz defense is just looking tough tonight. So we've got number 4, Antonio Handy in the middle, back deep to receive. Number 15, Chris Watson on the near side of your TV or laptop or whatever you're watching on screen. And number 6, Parker Davis on the outside. The kick is up. It's wobbly right over to Parker Davis. Hits him in the chest. He bobbles it, but he's got it back. And he is running. Breaks one tackle. Gets almost to the 30-yard line where he is brought down by number 51 for the Richland Rangers. 4 minutes, 27 seconds left to go on the clock. And the Bruins still trailing 7-31.
That's right. Let's see what Emil and his receivers and his running back have to offer. Along with the linemen, too. Can't forget the linemen.
That's exactly right. Sam Harrison, the center, trying to get his offensive line ready to go. Emil coming on the field now with the play call. They're getting ready to take over from the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bruins in their own territory. Trying to see if they can make anything happen against the Rangers late in the game. And the Bruins line up. One receiver far side, 2 near side. Number 3, Kevin May in the backfield with Emil Picarella, who takes the snap, drops back to pass, is rolling near side. He's looking. There's nowhere to throw it to. He eventually throws it to Chris Watson, and it's going to be picked off by number 13. And I think they're calling that an incomplete. Let's see what they say. No, that's going to be Rangers football. That is going to be an interception by the Rangers. There is a flag on the play. We'll see what this is going to be. still Ranger football.
Yeah, but hopefully. Oh, wait, so regardless, is it going to be Rangers football?
We'll have to see what the call is. It looked like they signaled for an incomplete pass, but I'm fairly certain that man caught the ball.
Yeah, sadly they did. But we're going to have to see in the next couple seconds.
Well, Emil Picarella is still on the field. Maybe it was not Ranger football. Perhaps it was incomplete. The Bruins are still looking 1st and 10 for the Bruins at the 27-yard line. So it is still Bruin football. Looked like an interception. I guess it was not. Kind of missed the call there, but either way, it is Bruin football. No, hang on. Yep, Bruins.
Yeah.
They're giving it to a Bruin 1st down.
I don't
I'm not sure what the stick crew is doing.
I don't know either. We don't know what's happening.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, yes,
it is
is
Bruin
awful.
football, even though a Ranger looked like he most definitely caught the ball. Either way,
Guess he
Bruin,
must have dropped
they're
it.
calling it a Bruin 1st down from the 40. Must have been some kind of penalty. Emil takes the snap, looks around, and he throws, aiming for Chris Watson, who jumps up, makes the catch at the 30-yard line. Oh, but he dropped it as he came down. That would have been one amazing catch in the air at the 30, but it was ruled incomplete as he could not maintain possession as he hit the ground.
That was a beautiful pass from Emil to Chris, but sadly Chris cannot hold on to the ball and lost possession as he fell down.
That's right. So it's going to be 2nd down from the 41-yard line. Bruins are looking at a 2nd and 10. Need another big pass like that. They're going to line up with 3 receivers far side, 1 near side. Kevin May in the backfield with Emil, who takes the snap, drops back to pass, looking around, looks for Chris Watson again, who catches it and gets out of bounds for about, I'd say, a 7 or 8 yard gain right there. We're going to have to see where the spot was. Maybe 9 because he knocked over the guy with the stick, but he is down getting something. Oh, he's got the chain wrapped around his hand.
Ooh.
Oh, he's all right. He's getting back up, getting back in there. They're going to rule that a 6-yard reception for him. So it's going to be Bruins 3rd down and 4 to go. 4 minutes, 7 seconds left on the clock.
That's right. Let's see what the Bruins have to offer this.
They've got trips on the far
this
side,
time.
1 receiver near side. Kevin May in the backfield with Emil, who takes the snap, looking over, throws a screen to Kevin May, hits him in the hands, ball bounces out of bounds. That's going to be an incomplete pass to bring up 4th down and 4 for your St. Joseph Bruins. So, Connor, what do you do in this situation? Do you go for it this late in the game, or do you punt it away?
I would punt it because I want them to be farther, try to be far away. Oh, actually,
Well, I can tell you what Coach Bond's doing. He is going for it right here.
he wants that. He wants that 1st down.
He sure does. And this deep in the game, what have you got to lose to go for it? So Sam Harrison lining up over the ball. Emil Picarella getting ready. They're lining up. The Bruins are looking like they're going to do 2 receivers far side, 1 near side. Kevin May in the backfield with Emil. And here comes the snap. Emil's dropping back to pass. He's looking far side. He's looking near side. He sees Kevin May. He tosses it to Kevin May, who catches it right inside. But what are they going to rule? There's a flag on the play. Let's see what that was. Looked like he caught it just beyond the 1st down marker. Could be a 1st down if they rule that complete. Let's see what the flag is on the play.
There have been multiple flags thrown throughout this whole entire game. Let's see what this one has to offer this time to the Bruins. Or to the Rangers, actually.
Incomplete pass,
That one.
turnover. So it will be Ranger football. 1st down at the Bruins 46-yard line. Kind of a demoralizing play right there for the Bruins. It looked like Kevin May had it. It looked like he was past the stick, but he was just shy of it, and they're ruling that incomplete and a Bruin turnover on downs. So Richland will take over with 3 minutes, 53 seconds left on the clock from the Bruins 47-yard line. It'll be first down, and they're going to line up one receiver either side. Oh, hang on, another man coming down the field. Twins on the far side, one receiver near side. Number 19 in the backfield with a different quarterback. Number 19 is playing quarterback for this possession. Hands it off to number 16, kind of bobbles it on the handoff, gets it together, breaks through the line for about a 5-yard gain. They're going to spot him just shy of the 40-yard line at what looks to be the 41. That'll be second down and 5 for the Richland Rangers. Looks like they're swapping in some second-team quarterbacks, some different guys, looking like a different offense out there. They've got number 19 in. Number 2 is still in from earlier, but the quarterback is 19 for this possession.
That's right. Let's see what the Rangers have to offer this time.
They've got 2 receivers far side, 1 receiver near side, 3 men in the backfield. Number 19 awaits the snap. Here it comes. Bruins showing blitz, and the snap is on the ground. Picks it up, hands it off to number 16, cuts around, back up the middle, and he is going to get hit by number 8 for the Bruins, who misses the tackle. Josh Briscoe, the last man to beat, drags him down at the goal line. They're going to spot him down at the 1-yard line. Another goal line stand in the making for the Bruins. They've got to hold him right here. Josh Briscoe got him just in time before he crossed. He was down at the 1 and rolled over the goal line, so it definitely looked kind of like a touchdown. Thankfully it wasn't. You know, hats off to Josh Briscoe. Hurt his leg twice and still ran a man down and drug him to the ground at the 1. Excellent play by the senior player.
That's right. Hopefully the Bruins can push him back this time. But
That's right. They line up in a man coverage defense. They are one receiver far side, 2 near side. Number 19 awaits the snap, joined in the backfield by number 16 and number 32. The O-line is just now getting set. Or not. Yep, now they're going down. And number 19 awaiting the snap. And here it comes. Hits him low, bobbles it, hands it off to number 16. He's being chased around by the Bruins.
and that is another touchdown
He
for the
got it.
Rangers.
He got in through the middle. Was chased by several Bruins, but ended up getting in. That brings the score 37-7. Bruins trailing. 2 minutes, 21 seconds left on the game clock here in Richland, Mississippi.
This has been a stressful game so far, with the score being 37-7. 2 minutes and 21 seconds left in this quarter. We're in the final quarter of the game.
That's right, and they're going to line up for a PAT. Number 30 back there to kick the ball away. Number 2, I'm assuming, is holding it again. Can't see because the referee. Oh, and the ball goes straight through 2's hands and is rolling back around the 25-yard line, where number 30, the intended kicker, had to fall on it to down the ball. That's going to be a no-good PAT for the Richland Rangers.
They've been fumbling the PATs a ton this game.
That's right. Excuse me.
But so far, the Bruins aren't doing so well. But what we had to offer tonight was actually pretty good. But the 2 minutes and 21 seconds might defeat that the skill of the game, or the skill of the Bruins.
You know, it is possible. The Bruins are getting set up to receive the kickoff. We've got number 15, Chris Watson, back deep on the far side. Number 6, Parker Davis on the Chris Watson's on the near side. Parker Davis on the far side. Kevin May in the middle, back deep. And in the middle, in front of Kevin May, is number 13, Clifton Goodlow, also known as C4, as he is Clifton Goodlow the 4th. And the Rangers take the field and prepare to kick this one away with 2 minutes, 21 seconds left to go in this ball game.
That's right. Let's see what the Bruins have left of them right now.
Just a quick score update from BNN contributor Harper Evers. St. Andrews is currently playing Pisgah at home, and they are trailing 20-48 right now. Once again, that's a score update from BNN contributor Harper Evers, also a member of the yearbook staff. Thank you for that, Harper. So the ball is being set up on the near hash mark, and number 30 is going to get ready to kick it away. He lines up about 7.5 yards deep. Actually, no, he's lining up 10 yards back. Not sure what this is going to show here. So he signals that he is ready, and he is about to start moving forward. And here he comes. He's about to put a right boot into the ball, and it is a wobbly kick right over to 21 for the Bruins, who drops it, fumbles it, and eventually Kevin May. Thankfully, Kevin came and saved the day, fell on the ball. 21 for the Bruins as Patrick Wolf hit him, but he stopped it right about his knees, and before the Rangers could pick it up, Kevin May swooped in and downed the ball. Great play by Kevin right there.
That's right. So the Bruin offense is moving out onto the field as the Ranger defense was already on the field. So
that's right. Bruins are going to set up shop with first down and 10 from the 28-yard line. Their own 28-yard line. They've got to move the ball downfield a long way to make something happen. And they're going to line up trips near side, one receiver far side. Kevin May in the backfield with Emil Picarella, who is awaiting the snap. Here it comes. He drops back. He's looking to the far side. He hits Chris Watson midfield. And Chris had only one man to beat. 16 is on him. He has drugged 16 for 10 yards now and is downed. He is brought down by number 16, number 42, and number 6 for the Rangers at the Rangers' own 45-yard line. Excellent catch and excellent run after by number 15, the junior, Christopher Watson.
That's right. That was a beautiful pass. And as he ran, he broke one tackle, and then another man had to come onto him.
That's right.
That was an incomplete pass from Emil to, who was that? I believe Chris Watson again.
Looked like he was trying to hit Christopher again. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I had to step away for just a second and get a sip of water.
And I believe we're getting a new football. Okay.
All right, it's going to be second down for the Bruins. 2nd and 10 from the Rangers. What are we doing? We're moving the ball. Look, there was a flag on the play. So it's going to be Bruin first down. I missed what the penalty was, trying to clear my throat, not cough into the microphone. And that's going to bring Bruins 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. They line up, trips near side, one receiver far side. Kevin May in the back with the Emil. Emil drops back to pass. He's looking around. He's looking for Kevin. Kevin's saying, give me the ball, give me the ball. But he eventually tries to hit John Parker Hornback in the hands right about the stick. And it just hits his hands and goes out of bounds.
That's right. But sadly, we have a minute 56 left with the Rangers having 37 points and the Bruins having 7. But hopefully we can just get one last touchdown during this last quarter of the game.
That is right. So it's going to be, excuse me, it's going to be 2nd and 10 or is it going to be 3rd and 10? I can't see the marker. The Bruins are going to line up, trips near side, one receiver far side. Kevin May in the backfield with Emil. Emil gets his line set, catches the snap, drops back to pass, looks for Kevin May, sees Kevin. Little overthrown for Kevin to catch on the far side of the field. And Emil got hit, and he is a little slow getting up, gets up, shakes it off, rubs some dirt on it, and he is fine, getting ready to set up for the next play of this drive. 1 minute, 56 seconds to go. All righty, we've got trips on the near side, one receiver far side. Same formation, ladies and gentlemen. Emil awaits the snap, gets his men set, and here it comes. He's looking near side. He's rolling out towards the near side of your screen. He's looking. He's got nothing to do. He hits Antonio Handy Bailey before he goes out of bounds, and that might be a first down. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see where the spot is. Emil's getting rushed out of bounds and tackled and still hit Antonio Handy with the ball to move the sticks to set up a first down for the Bruins. Trying to see where that spot is. It is looking to me, it's looking at the 16-yard line according to Charlotte Park, our camera operator. Thank you for that, Charlotte.
Yeah, but that was a wonderful pass from Emil to Antonio.
That's right. We've got 3 receivers near side, 1 far side. Emil's looking to the near side, and he hits Josh Briscoe in the hands, but the ball goes out of bounds, and so does Josh Briscoe. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for your Bruins.
That is absolutely. As you can see, the Bruin fans are visibly frustrated.
The Bruin fans are upset, claiming there should have been a helmet-to-helmet contact call on that play. They are visibly angered by this, hollering at the referees. The referees are not looking like they're going to make any kind of a call here.
And
now we're getting word from Mina Leffler, another contributor for the Bruin Broadcasting Network, that JA has lost to MRA 20-10. All right, Emil throws a long pass into the end zone to Chris Watson, and it is complete. That is a Bruin touchdown. 13-37, Bruins still trailing with 1:24 left to go. An amazing pass to Chris, jumped up, caught it under coverage to put 6 more points on the board for the Bruins.
so currently the score is 37-13.
13. All right, Ryder Sesser's coming on the field to kick the PAT. Ryder Sesser, the junior soccer player turned football player this year, probably a soccer player too. I don't think he's quit soccer just to do football, so You'll see him on the soccer field too. Great there, great here. And he can kick, so he's lining up to put a right boot into the ball. Number 7, Josh Briscoe to hold it. The hold is good, but the kick is blocked. Number 13 for the Rangers came streaking into the backfield and got the ball right after it left Ryder's foot. So that will be a blocked PAT attempt.
Right now, Bruin fans that are at home listening, the score is Rangers 37, and the Bruins 13, with 1:24 left in this quarter.
That's right, 1:24 left in the whole game. All right, and the Bruins prepare to kick it away. Ryder Sesser going to put a boot into the ball and send it down to the Rangers.
That's right. Yep, we are setting out our kicking team to see if we can hold back the Rangers this time.
Ryder Sesser a little slow coming onto the field. Rangers looking like they're getting ready to defend an onside kick here. But Ryder is setting up the tee, putting his helmet on, and getting ready to kick it. Rangers are really expecting that onside kick right here. And maybe it will be. We'll have to see. Well, I'm not what. I'm not sure what is going on. It looks like they're switching sides. That's what it is.
Okay.
The Bruins all lined up on the wrong side, so the
little visible confusion
on the
going
wrong
on.
side of the 50, but it's all right. They
Yeah.
they're still looking for that onside kick. Only have 2 men back deep. Ryder Sesser placing the tee in the ground, waiting for the ref to give him the ball. A little bit of confusion out there by the Bruins.
Well, it
And
looks like
Ryder moving the tee back again. I'm not real sure, but we can't figure out where to put the ball to kick it. So, you kick from the 40. We were at the 45. We were also at the other team's 40. So, either way, as long as we get the ball off, I guess it's all right. But now Ryder's lining up to take the kick. Rangers really looking for that onside right here. Only got 2 men back deep. Everybody else waiting on it to roll to him. And Ryder signals to his team, and he is getting ready to kick this ball away. And here he goes. Well, not yet.
And I think he's putting in his.
All right, there's the whistle. Raises his hand, and here he goes. And it is no onside kick. Rangers were a little surprised. Bounced at about the 25 and is kneeled down by the Rangers at the 22-yard line, where they will set up first down. And if I had to guess, this will be the last possession of the evening. They're going to play it safe and just try and just run the clock out here.
Yep, that's what I think is going to happen. But let's just hope that Well, I don't know if we can come back.
We'll see. Bruin defense gets ready to take the ball. And they're standing around about middle field. And Coach Moore's telling them to go over there and get set. So here we go. Rangers setting up for 1st and 10. It's moving a little slow out there. Everybody's taking a minute to get set. You know, I guess being late in the 4th quarter, everybody's kind of tired and they're still getting ready to go.
Yeah. Made it 22. I think they're ready.
Minute 22 left to go in your ball game. Rangers line up, 1 receiver near side, none on the far side. Bruins showing hard blitz and offsides on the Bruins. Got a little overzealous there and broke in. Oh, hold on. All right, it was offsides on both teams, and they're going to let it cancel out. I only saw Kevin May get through the backfield, but I guess the Rangers jumped too, so those are going to cancel out, and it's still going to be 2nd down and 10. They're just going to burn it down there.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess they're going to take the knee.
Yep, they're taking a knee. They're in victory formation. 1 minute left on the clock. They're taking their sweet time here. So, Connor, we pretty much know how this game is going to end. So let's go ahead and let's get into offensive and defensive player of the game. I know that my pick for offensive player of the game is going to be Chris Watson. He had a diving catch right about the 45 early on in the first, or about midway through the first half. He had a great touchdown reception. He has just been all around a great receiver tonight. Connor, what are you thinking for defensive player of the game?
I'm going to have to go with Reggie.
You're going to go with Reginald Vaughn, the 8th grader? I agree. You know, that man is a beast. He is cold, and you can tell that he has been here. He has been on the field many a time, only in 8th grade, but you can tell he has tons of experience.
Oh, yeah. Because,
But, yeah, that is going to wrap up your ball game. They're going to let the remaining 13 seconds run off the clock. Your Bruins did fall short tonight, 13-37. But, you know, that's the way it goes sometimes, such is life. But they definitely fought hard, and we got to see what Emil could do. So we really saw that Emil is a force to be reckoned with. It took him a little while to get his feet under him tonight, but he is a force to be reckoned with, along with his receiving core. Kevin May, Josh Briscoe, John Parker Hornback had a pretty good reception too, and of course Chris Watson and Antonio Handy. Now, I would like to thank all of y'all for joining us on YouTube. I'm Jack Clements, the voice of the Bruins, and I'm joined by Connor Odom, the color analyst this evening. And I would just like to point out that we will be back at home next week to bring you all of the action for the next Bruin football game. Now, we're going to plan to go live about 6:30, maybe 6:45, and we will be on WJXC Jackson 107.9 FM, Mississippi Catholic Radio. We just had a little bit of technical difficulties. We've got a week to sort that out, and you can also catch all the action right here on YouTube. And as you know, you're on the BNN YouTube channel. Hope everyone has a safe and fun Labor Day weekend, and tune in for both the Bruin Buzz Live and Bruin football next Friday. Until then, I'm Jack Clements.
And I'm Connor Odom.
And we are signing off.